So I recorded this in like 4K widescreen. So the gameplay is going to be a little strange for you guys to watch. But I recorded this about a week ago, and we're going to do some commentary over it. You'll be able to see what this game is and what it's all about. I really enjoyed playing this. Number one, I enjoyed my time with this. It was a beautiful, beautiful video game. That performance was pretty terrific. I was playing on a beast of a PC, but the performance was fantastic. So I definitely had fun. There are lots of stumbling blocks along the way, but I had fun. And this is the character you play as. So. And I'll try and skip through. There's a couple of times I had to pause to go to the bathroom and stuff since I played about 4 hours, but so I'll probably skip through like here. I think I'm waiting for this to. There we go. That's not the fault of the game by any means. That's just me doing stuff. Let me turn this up. Let's see if hopefully it's not too loud. But it starts out very much with story beats. So you're learning who the character is, what's going on in the world, and they do a good job of establishing that. So. Come on now. Is this an early release? Is this how it's expected to be on full release? Fisher, this is probably... They were saying this is a preview build. So I'm pretty sure it'll be a more fully fleshed version when it comes out in a couple of weeks.
You'll be the one to do it. We've got a lot of fight left. Cliff.
You're seeing all these Greymanes. They're called Greymanes. They're basically like the Jedi of this world to me.
Giles' sword.
And the main character you see, the guy with the beard, kind of a Scottish accent. His name is Cliff. We're establishing who the Greymanes are, who Cliff is, etc., etc. I don't know if that's an orc. I don't know Black Desert Online's lore. So like when I see different creatures that look like orcs or goblins or whatever, I don't really know. I'm not sure if that's the in-lore version of what they've got in Black Desert. So, but it's looking like pretty sure. I'm trying to remember what happens in this beginning cinematic, but this is all in game. These aren't cinematics. This is like you experience all of this firsthand in engine in game.
Giles. Rest well.
And I think that Giles was like one of their leaders.
You will be missed.
And again, if you know Black Desert Online lore, you're probably going to know a little better than I am. But Giles was killed, and now that's going to sort of kick off a conflict. This is the very start of the video game. Yeah, they dropped us in at the very beginning. That was another thing I saw people arguing with me about. They're like, well, maybe they should have put Bruce in a different spot. Like, why'd they just drop him in the game and not tell him how to do things? And I was like, no, they did. They put me at the very beginning.
You know I'm the best man for it.
Pretty sure it's a completely different world from Black Desert. I mean, what I heard from them was that
they couldn't catch me even if they tried.
This was sort of lore from Black Desert, but whatever you guys want. All right. Yeah, this is it's going to be a big video game. There's going to be hundreds of hours of gameplay.
Hey, no harm meant, I hope.
And it's just going to be side quests after side quest after side quest. There's obviously a main quest, but you should get lost.
The exact moment we were away.
You really should get lost.
Rotten bastards! How dare they?
And I'm kind of looking around, like the weather effects in this game, the wind especially. This might really screw up Twitch compression because you can kind of see lots of stuff, like the shadows are flipping out. All the leaves and trees and stuff are blowing in the wind. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. But I don't know about Twitch compression.
Hey, Cliff.
Wish I'd just died on the battlefield.
Stormer.
There you are.
Is this game woke? No, I don't think that it is.
Dig in.
We're still missing Ryan.
Probably dead.
I think this is
I suppose
These are Eastern devs, so
Oi.
Pearl
can make it
Abyss.
two less mouths, you know.
If you got
Also, I
fight
played
left
on
in you,
a computer, but with a
get your ass
controller.
back out there.
So I was really hoping to play mouse and keyboard when it comes
Now
out.
shut up and eat.
We're just gonna sit here sipping this pig swill. I'd rather eat a black bear's
Um,
You looking to get some manners beaten
I
into
know.
you?
I love the is this game woke
You better
question.
fucking
My
pick
favorite.
that up.
Or what, Jan?
My favorite.
You gonna make me?
Fine, that's enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Korean. Pretty sure these are Korean devs that made
Bastard.
Crimson Desert.
Ginger twat.
They did not tell me the specs of the computer that I played it on, but I will say, the rumor was they were 5090s. They were brutal computers, and they were drawing a lot of power. They were drawing a lot of power. So what I mean by that is they were drawing so much power from the venue that we played in that they had to get an extra generator. So that may have been the venue's fault. But there were a lot of people playing in the room.
And with the great leader's
So,
death,
Yeah.
our land,
There were probably
once
50,
unified, has
maybe
been
50,
plunged
40 computers,
into
probably.
chaos. And now,
Um,
a bloody battle unfolds.
and everybody was playing all at the same
Between
time.
the Grey Males,
Again,
who fight
beasts.
to uphold his will, and the Black Bear
Beasts
forces
or the high-end AMD GPUs. Yeah, they might have been again. Oh, you know what? That makes sense because they were. I think this game is sponsored by AMD. I think. So. But I think that might have been the venue's fault. That might have been the venue's fault that there wasn't enough power. So. Thanks, Fury, for that. The game was originally planned as a prequel to Black Desert Online. During development, however, Pearl Abyss's vision for the game gradually shifted to a single-player experience set in the same universe. The game has since been marketed as single-player only, with no plans for multiplayer integration. Single-player, it doesn't need multiplayer. It really is really fun. The combat feels great. I very much enjoyed all the combat. This is the sort of semi-tutorial at the beginning here, where they're like, show you how to, shield bash. Show you how to strike. That sort of thing. Do the weapons feel different? There are so many different combinations of attacks. You'll see as we watch, as we sort of move along in the gameplay. But initially, it's just sword and shield. The combat was pretty forgiving. I didn't feel like I was going to die a lot, which is good. I'm probably going to end up doing better. There's a shield bash or a parry. I'm probably going to end up doing better on mouse and keyboard than I did on the controller, but how did it control? Again, since I was on controller, I don't really have. I'm not the best judge of. I was trying to parry here, so that's why I'm like getting hit. I'm trying to figure out how to parry, but I didn't see finishers. No, I was about to say I'm shocked you're playing on controller. I didn't have a choice. I did not have a choice. They forced me to play on controller. I would have played on mouse and keyboard if I had been able to. But generally speaking, yes, the combat's very forgiving. I didn't feel like I was going to die. My little health bar is in the bottom left there. And so even when I was getting hit a lot, it didn't matter. These are all my friends getting killed and or losing fights. All my other Greymane friends. Oh, I know, Sponge. I know you are. I know you are.
Get your fat fingers off me!
Been needing another RPG. Brose, don't you dare call this video game an RPG. Don't you dare. I don't know. It felt to me like an RPG, but they're saying it's an open world action adventure game. There's a skill tree that you upgrade, so I don't know. I don't know. Again, still trying to figure out the parry slash shield bash mechanic. There are a lot of different combinations, so you're gonna have to like practice them. I think the devs didn't want it. People are saying the devs didn't want it called an RPG. The green flash that you see is like a little combat boost. but I wasn't clear when I first started what that green flash was. I don't know if it was a heal or I don't know if it was like a boost to to stamina. Because you have a stamina bar as well. You see the little stamina bar pop up when I start attacking. But I love that move, by the way. But it doesn't look like I'm heal. I mean, if I'm healing, it's very small. Rabbi Steve, thanks for using your Prime, Rabbi Steve. Thank you very much, Rabbi Steve.
Cliff, long time. Miss me?
Yeah, but the game, I spoke with the developers, and the game, they were saying that the game's tutorial was sort of meant to be discovered. Meaning it's very light on tutorial. It's very, very light. So a lot of the times you're just discovering what things do, but it takes you quite a bit of time, as you'll see coming up. So they said that they want that on purpose. They said they want that done on purpose. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But the game mechanics aren't as self-explanatory as those games. So what happened to the sub count? What do you mean, Mitchell? What are you talking about? What do you mean what happened to the sub count? You're scaring me, Mitchell.
Look at you. All this effort, and you still end up...
Justo, I was going to if we beat a hype train, yeah.
What's that? Got something to say? Go on, then.
Does it have reactive combat like Arkham Mortar games? It kind of looks like it. Yes and no. I'd say no, I would say not really. And then I die. This is the end of the video game here, chat. This is when I die.
Dead already.
Did I have a previous experience with Black Desert? No.
Give G regards.
Oh yeah, Sponge got it right. Sponge got it right, Mitchell. The subs went up, Mitchell. We gave away the RTX 5080 yesterday. An anonymous gifter came in and gifted like 1,000 subs. And then obviously Rye Whiskey and Breno and Anastasia popped off. Scripted L, as far as I know. That's a scripted L. Because I was noticing that I was like, when I wasn't doing any damage when I was getting hit, and I was getting hit for a lot of damage. So I was like, oh, probably scripted loss. What's the basic premise of the story setting? So you are a Greymane, like I said, sort of a Jedi who dies at the very beginning of the game. And then I'll let the story play out a little bit so you can understand what the premise is. But you come back from the dead. And you're not sure why. You're not sure how you come back from the dead. This is where you land after you die. It's tutorial land. That's right, Sevens dice. This is tutorial land. I can't remember if I... Hold on. I think this is where I took a break. Let me make sure I skip ahead to actual movement. There we go. That's right. I was screaming at the computer when I lost. I was just so angry about it. I thought the story was fun. It's tropey but fun. There's lots of different things that I can tell you about this game that are wonky, but generally speaking, once I got through this tutorial, I had so much fun. It took a while to get to the fun, but I really did have a lot of fun. How big is the map? It looks fucking massive. My gosh. That's another thing here too. So like some of these, there's a little bit of a jump. There's like a context grab. So again, I was playing on controller, so maybe the fact that I was playing controller was hampering. But again, the jump isn't necessarily. It wasn't very self-explanatory. Like I was like, how do I jump? So, how can you turn down particle effects on the attacks? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is the main character interesting? I thought so. I thought the main character was interesting. Cliff. I thought he was. And so like this is again, they drop you in here and you're sort of like, where do I go? It's not very clear. Climb up the wall and you're like, all right, there, that wall, there, right there. I was like, oh, there it is. You always have a shield with you? No, you can equip different. But again, I was like, well, is it context sensitive? Do I press a button to climb the wall? I never mounted a dragon, so I don't know. But again, the developers said they wanted this experience for you to sort of so tilt L toward the wall after jumping to cling it. So after jumping, so you got to figure out the jump button. There we go, got it. We'll see. Yeah, it was recorded in ultra wide. That's why you see what you see. It was recorded in 4K. So crouch made sense. But the roll button was, I think, circle. It's going to make more sense when I play it on mouse and keyboard. So I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that I wasn't playing on mouse and keyboard. And the controls were a little strange. Oh yeah, this is an interesting mechanic here. So, reflect light off your sword. Reflect light to open doors. Press L1 R1 to start reflecting light, then hold L1 to focus it. This game's coming out in a couple weeks. So this is a weird thing where I was like, okay, hold L1 while pressing L1 plus R1 to reflect light. Now I was doing that. And it wasn't working. So I was like, hold L1 while pressing L1 and R1. And I was like, where do I look to reflect this light? I'm aiming it directly at that thing. It's not working. Maestro Mike, did I? Maybe a couple? So you can see the light there that it's reflecting. Kind of? Sort of? Like I said, it's just a little wonky, maybe on controller. I don't know that it wasn't necessarily... Maybe it'll be better on mouse and keyboard. It might be. Or they're working on it. There we go. Got it. Takes a while, by the way. Once you get it there. So there wasn't really a flash to note that you hit it initially. I know, right, Fisher? Isn't it interesting? Parappa. Again, just a little wonky. I'm hoping they work on it. Maybe they won't. And that's okay too. People will get it. You like cool stuff like this? I mean, yeah, it's extremely powerful and also very wonky. And also, I'll note there were a couple of times that some of the mechanics that I knew how to do didn't work, and then I had to reload a save. So that was interesting as well. So for example, like I would try that mechanic and then it would be like, just didn't do it at all. And I was like, is that because I'm bad at it or is it because the game is broken? And then I would call a dev over and the dev was like, oh, you just got to reload the save. And I was like, okay. Yeah, this is their own in-house engine. Comes out in a couple of weeks, March 19th. I'm hoping to stream it. So. But this is tutorial land. The run button was a toggle, I think it was. And it was like, what was it? Square, maybe? The sound design's great. That's right. Lots of pop-in. Did you see pop-in? There might have been pop-in. That didn't bother me. Yeah, that didn't bother me at all. This is not free to play at all. People are comparing this game to Where Winds Meet. I never played Where Winds Meet, so I don't know. The performance for this game was fantastic. I was playing on a beefy machine. It really looked fantastic. Ran at 60 frames the whole time. The world felt super lived in. Super alive.
Greymane? Lost in thought again? Why don't we go inside?
So now I'm back from the dead. I came back from the realm of uncertainty.
It's not safe out here. I only just fished you out the river. You won't fully heal without proper rest.
That dude fished me out of a river.
I'm well enough, thanks to you. It's time I moved on.
Is the map revealed as you travel or fully visible from the start? I think it's fully visible from the start. From what I know,
Stay as long as you like.
I only played the first 4 hours of the game, so a lot of it was locked off in the sense that you could go to those areas, but I think the enemies in those areas are really, really strong, like way stronger than you'll ever be. So I don't think you'll sort of be able to move forward
I'll be going now.
in those
Very well.
areas.
If you're heading into town,
Omar, it's fun.
you should stop by the Hernand Tavern. News travels fast.
The
around
voice
here,
acting I thought was really engaging and
If there's any
fun.
information to be found, you'll find it there.
How was the AI in combat? Crushy, they send a lot of guys at you.
I'll take care of this.
So,
Look, I already paid you.
no, Obi-Wan, that sounds right. Can you change the cam position? Yes, you can.
Kid,
Yeah.
come here. Just
These are like the in-game cinematics, but again, they're all in-game.
we're not asking.
Oh
we're
no, they're beating up my friend already.
Or make your maps go
They're beating up my friend. Hey,
Your choice. What are you gawking at?
and the Greymanes are like, they're badasses. The Greymanes are again, they're the Jedi.
Will be your last.
And then for the first 2 hours of this game, I just did this. I would just press R1 over and over. R1, 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 and it worked. But as the game gets harder, you're going to have to start learning more combinations.
I'm fine.
So,
Thank you. It's not the first time those bastards have laid into me. Ugh.
oh yeah, Jorge, yeah.
Things had got so bad, I was ready to pack up and leave.
Twitch compression does nothing for this game. I was worried about that. There's a lot of movement on the screen.
All thanks to you.
There's a lot of movement on the screen for Twitch compression, so Twitch compression may not be doing this game any favors.
Can I?
It was the same problem for Avatar, the Avatar game.
Let's set off.
The Avatar game was just gorgeous, and it was really hard to communicate through Twitch. I'm trying to think of what else. There are a couple other games like that I was like, man, this game's fucking beautiful. And everyone's like, it looks like shit. I was like, well, you get companions. I never got one, Jeffrey Waffles, in my first 4 hours. So by the way, here's the skill tree. That's the skill tree full of
On
an
foot, it
insane
won't
number
take
of
long to
skills.
reach Hernand. But if you want to get to town quickly, we should
Animated
ride
/ motion captured interactions for side quests is a
could
huge
ride
win for
with me.
immersion. Bruiser, if all of, like, it really seems like all this
Recently came
content
across
was
this wild
bespoke.
horse.
All this content,
He won't let
all
me
the
ride
side
him,
quests are
but
fully
maybe he'll
voiced.
take a liking to you.
Main quest obviously is fully voiced and it seems motion captured. We played at the highest settings. Yeah, it really was very,
What's
very
that
cool.
look for?
There is not character customization. No, you are Cliff. Our man Cliff.
Run.
Hernand used to be one of the nicest places to live.
Not really, Obi-Wan. I just sort of spread the skills around.
Those bandits about.
Kind of feels like Kingdom
They're
Come
always
Deliverance
looking over
2.
your shoulder.
In third person, I could see that
not
comparison a
bad.
little bit. Feels a little more video gamey than Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come is like a very immersive,
Guard's been
and this feels more like a video game.
But it's impossible to keep the peace.
There's a button to hold down so you can follow someone. You don't have to like move the joystick and stuff.
Now this here is one of my.
This is these. Look at how beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous video game.
Bridge is
Yeah.
absolutely breathtaking.
It's a gorgeous video game.
It'd be a shame to just hurry past. Let's
They
take
do,
it
Rad
slow.
Raven. But this is my fault, Rad Raven. The game was captured in ultra widescreen. That's why you're watching it. And then I did this. I thought this would be funny because I was like, wonder what happens if the... This is what happens. And I was really afraid because I was like, please don't fall off, please don't fall off. And I was okay. All right, we're good. If I had fallen off, I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah.
I'm no fighter, but I know strength when I see it. That kind of skill will have people...
High fantasy Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, underscore sure.
Like me.
Sure. Why not?
But others will just want to see how they measure up to you.
It's not nearly, again, as immersive as Red Dead, but I kind of liked that. I would rather not have to worry about my horse's balls and shit. Like, I don't want to... I would rather just run around and summon my horse from magic, which is what you do. When you press the summon horse button, it just appears. So.
We're nearly there.
Does this game look like what Dragon's Dogma 2 should have been? I like Dragon's Dogma 2, so I think they're very different video games.
A lot easier.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Bigger than you might think.
I think the systems were a little more in depth, and therefore the game was harder. And this game did not feel as hard. But maybe it would after 4 hours' time. Makes me think of Ghost of Tsushima. It is not like Ghost of Tsushima or Star Wars Outlaws. Those are very curated open world experiences where there are very clearly boundaries in those games. In this game, there is not. There really are. I did not find many boundaries at all. So you do not get to make your own character. Yeah, this comes out in a couple of weeks. Good questions, guys. Good questions. Yeah, Bacon Benjamin, it's my pleasure. I love doing this stuff. Yeah, I liked Dragon's Dogma 2 a lot, but Dragon's Dogma 2 also had UI issues and gameplay issues. This game didn't really have UI issues, I don't think. But it certainly had, you'll see when I get to the next section of the tutorial, I'll explain what the hell was going on, because I was like, what am I doing? And then once you get beyond that tutorial, like the magic tutorial, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Oh, Trozbods, yeah, it's my pleasure. This will be a little more in-depth than the Inside Games video, because the Inside Games video is only 30 minutes long. Yeah, Stormrix, if we beat a hype train, I'll give away a copy of Crimson Desert. For sure. I didn't think the story was bad. I thought it was tropey, but I thought it was but engaging and fun. Like, it is... You'll see. I mean, you're going to see the beginning story. I knew exactly where it was going, but that didn't bother me. It was fun to listen to the voice actors act, and the writing is kind of quirky and fun. So... What did I like most about this game? Exploring in the open world. That's what I liked most. I love that when you run by people, you just knock them over.
Look at him go! I told you he'd lose. That fellow was boasting about beating the town champion.
Yeah, exploring in the open world is really cool, and we'll get to that. But you could, yes, totally gay. That would take you a long time to do. To complete every PoE on the map. Boy, that would take a long time. Hundreds and hundreds of hours. I don't know, Jorge. I didn't try that. I am supposed to challenge the arm wrestling companion. There's so many context-sensitive things that you look at in this game that, like, see, I'm trying to arm wrestle this dude. I'm like, where do I look at this to arm wrestle him? Takes a little bit. So I have to, like, you can focus on him with what I'm doing there, which is hold L1. There we go. Got it. That was a giant outside, yeah. How was the camera, especially in combat? I didn't mind it. Kumi. The camera, I think in boss fights it might get a little confusing and hard. But generally speaking, walking around it was fine. Bruiser, not really, no. Felt like the ads are trying to sell it as a difficult, non-scaling sort of game. Demon Souls? Trozbaz, no. This did not feel like a Demon Souls or a Dark Souls. No.
I learned a thing or two.
No, I'm playing on PC here. This is recorded on PC, but they forced me to play with a controller. I asked them. I was like, "Hey, can I play with mouse and keyboard?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "All right." But I do want to play on mouse and keyboard when it comes out.
Damn. My pa always said true strength lies in humility.
Oh yeah, my hero is
Folk like you.
not only super strong, but very humble.
Well, thanks for the compliment.
Very humble.
That was a good bout.
Is there a morality system? Not that I saw. I like that he was a humble guy. He's perfect. Our hero's perfect. Get out of my way, assholes.
Do we know each other?
Oh yeah, I heard the cat. I was like, how do I pet this cat? Where's that cat? I hear this cat mewing.
Of course he is.
Probably doesn't play well on keyboard and mouse. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't.
How are you doing, old man?
Nobody cares what I go through. I've got used
Oh yeah,
to the
part of the main quest is to go talk to this old man and give him something.
Here.
See, look,
Hope this can be
our
of help.
hero's the nicest man in the world.
How kind of you. A benevolent hand has
Engage in
finally
saves coming? No,
reached
I never had to worry about that. There were a couple of times I died, but I'll show you what happens when that happens.
I'm sure you will find a use for it.
There is a wanted system, Bruiser. Yeah, there
What is
is.
this?
Virtue paves the
I didn't
path
really
to
run into that
wisdom,
very much, but I
which
think it happened a couple of
bring
times.
us together once
Friendship or romance options. I didn't run into those either.
The key
Oh,
shall guide
that old man gave me a key.
Was this some kind of riddle? Wait,
Oh,
what did you mean?
the beggar disappeared. No character creation screen now. No, I don't think you can pick different characters. I think you play as the same character regardless of your playthrough. Don't be taking keys from strangers. Why not? Why not? You kind of come down in here into the sewer, and I was like, oh, I wonder if there's like loot down here. One thing that I noticed a lot of, like you could break everything, the barrels and stuff, but I noticed a lot, like there's an arrow. I picked up an arrow. But there really wasn't very much loot that dropped. That didn't happen to me very often. I did not get like good weapons or armor. Occasionally I would pick up like some gloves or like something like that. But I think you have to play quite a bit and or fight some big bosses to get that stuff, or go to a merchant. Would I recommend pre-ordering this game? I generally say don't pre-order anything. My job is to show you the video game before you buy it. So that's up to you. But I usually say, nah, just wait to see what it... Supposedly you're going to have 3 playable characters. Well, we only got to play as Cliff. So, I don't know. I played 4 hours. Maybe there are other characters later on in the main quest. I'm not sure. What about post-ordering? Well, you'll see. Loot is placed in pretty specific spots. That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't run into like lots of loot dropping. That didn't really happen.
Who are you? Please, you have to help me, quickly.
Calm yourself. I'm a friend.
Somebody says, calm down.
To help.
You are...
Follow your friends from the beginning of the game. You might be able to switch. Yeah, that Nightwolf, that sounds right, maybe. Alright, I freed this damsel in distress.
He was right about you.
Ah! Wait a minute.
Here. You'll need this.
Obi-Wan.
For those around
She's a
you.
magic person
This is a time for
too!
me.
So they're like vetting me to make sure that I'm a nice guy. And I was like looking around for loot. Where's my loot? And there's no loot down here. It really looks like there should be loot or something, but there isn't. So that's another way to jump to places, is like hold down L1 and focus on it and then jump there. But some of the times that just didn't work. Like you'll get a jump prompt. And I was like, maybe I can just walk across. See, like I'm looking at a candle. Like I don't want to put out the candle. Like I just want to jump across. Occasionally you'll see jump to target on the bottom right there. See, there you go. There it goes. So. Can you not normal? Sometimes if you try to jump normal gaps like that, it wouldn't work. You just walk right off the side. There is a jump button, but like I think it's context sensitive. It was very strange. It was very strange. You get the hang of it if you play enough, like a couple hours of it. You start to understand where the game is telling you to jump and where not to go. So, but at first starting off, I was like, I'm not exactly sure.
I need to go and find some decent minerals, but I just can't leave the forge.
And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that's just things you had to learn.
Deposits in the rock fissures.
And I learned it. But that doesn't necessarily mean I wanted to.
With arms like yours, swinging a pickaxe should be a breeze.
Oh yeah, I'm picking up side quests here, where I'm like,
unbroken chunks, would
yeah, I'm picking up wood for this guy. I got a pickaxe. Oh no, I'm picking up mining for him. I'm gonna mine for him. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna give him a little pet. There we go. Give him a little pet. Of course, you always gotta pet the dogs. And I was kind of wandering around here, just looking at the different question marks on the minimap on the bottom left.
Ah, you're back. How'd your last purchase treat?
And the question marks are usually like in this city they were merchants usually, but also you could pick up knowledge. There's knowledge acquired, and you could pick up different side quests as well sometimes. Yes, you can pet cats too. That's correct. Please do not do that. It is a single-player game in the world of Black Desert. That's right. Somebody else said that this game doesn't share any lore with Black Desert Online, and I find that very hard to believe, but maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. I'm not a lore master. I'm not a lore master of Crimson Desert nor Black Desert Online. There is an inventory weight limit. I never really hit it. So the map is huge.
But he just won't come down.
Uh-oh.
We've got to get back.
I am the chosen one, but let me go get this cat.
The chief's going to be really upset. How can you help me get him down?
Let me go get this cat.
Gigi, get down here this instant. Hurry. You're going to get us both in trouble.
See, like, the voice acting is really fun.
Please, can you help?
You run into a lot of really whiny kids. That's... you stupid cat. You run into a lot of really whiny kids, but that it makes it really fun. There's the cat. Gotcha.
Thank you. Gigi, you scared me half to death.
Think you'll make it back home in time?
Yeah, you saved us from a good scolding. If you ever visit my town...
Hey, listen, level whiny. No. That's like a fairy telling you what to do in the game. These kids are just doing, like, they're just side quests, really.
I think you'd love it there. Though, I'm not sure if you'll be allowed in. Well, don't worry. I'll talk to the chief about it. Make sure you come visit.
Quirky side quests like this are what I live for. Me too. I love quirky side quests.
Where is your village?
The main quest... Look, it was a magic child. Everyone's magic around here. Oh, and he dropped a little thing for me too. I love side quests in open world games. Like the mark of a good open world game is when you get distracted. That's what a good open world game is.
Hello.
Like, it's not you blasting through the main quest and then being like, well, I guess I'm done. It's like you walking to the main quest and then seeing something and being like, I wonder what that is. And that is a lot of this game. But we're still in tutorial land, so... Get out of my way. Is this open world similar to Dragon's Dogma? No. Dragon's Dogma was like really gated off. I remember playing a lot of that and being like, you could not go to specific areas until you had finished certain parts of the main quest, and this does not feel like that. I think that it is true in the sense that if you go to another area, the enemies will be really strong and you won't be able to beat them. But there was so much to do in this first area, I kind of didn't have that issue. So. Oh yeah, wildcard, yeah. Yeah, Witcher 3 I think is... Witcher 3 is maybe the best comparison. It's a great video game, too.
For Solomon's sake!
Uh-oh, we got ourselves another side quest, guys. Definitely looks a little like Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, if it looks like Dragon's Dogma to you, I understand that. But
Can't even handle cleaning a bloody
again, I played a ton of that game, and it did not feel like that to me.
Can you believe him? We got fittings all afternoon.
Is he all right?
I like how colorful the world is. I was a big fan of how colorful everything was. I like this.
Don't you?
Oh, come on. I do not.
More cleaning.
Probably Obi-Wan, yeah.
Complaining.
Excuse me? I could have just bloody died.
What kind of enemy variety was there? Jundao.
I was hoping that fall would knock
Takes a while to get to those enemies, but
why would I pretend to fall off
I didn't really run into too much variety, but that's only because I was in the first area.
Just like when you slammed your
You'll kind of
hand
see
into
as
the
we
door
ramp
last
up.
week, eh?
You'll see as we ramp up here.
Enough. I'll do it.
Is the house on fire? You'll see.
Oh, well, you were one of birdie.
You'll see. That's what I'm doing. I'm solving that problem. I need a broom. I'm a chimney sweep, guys. I'm a chimney sweep. I need to find this broom and run up there and... Oh, listen to that music. I wish that music was playing all the time. I was like, what do I do? Do I equip this broom? Just trying to figure out how to equip the broom. So this is me understanding, again, the UI, and this is... I think this is pretty standard. Again, I looked around the room when I was doing these sections and being like, I think everybody's having the same issue. I was like kind of far ahead of most people. But look, see there it popped up something once I went up to the roof. I was like, oh no, this is how you select the broom. And I was like, oh, okay. It looks like I was trying to aim it. I think I had to be all the way on top of it. That's another thing about this game is that you have to be very specifically in certain spots. If you are not in those certain spots, you are not going to trigger the animation. It's going to take a little bit to trigger that animation.
Oh, my back. You've done me a huge favor there. Would you come off?
Oh, his back is fine now. Now, since I've cleaned the chimney.
Come now.
Thanks, Quirky.
Hey.
Hi. Till she finds a bed.
Everything, Kumi, everything does feel overly complicated. That is a good way to put it.
Think of it as a gift from me to you.
And I will chalk it up to the fact that the game is very
Don't
powerful.
expect you to start listening to me now.
I will chalk it up to the fact that you can do almost anything. And that's why everything feels complicated. Hey, thanks, Cole. Thanks, one guy, Cole. But we haven't even gotten to any... Oh, I got an inventory expansion. Any real combat or anything? You would take overcomplicated as a preference to oversimplified? Well, there you go. Then you've got your video game. This and apparently Where Winds Meet is the same way. Where Winds Meet has like gameplay mechanics stacked on top of gameplay mechanics stacked on top of... It's like, that's what this is. But there were times I was like, oh, I could use this gameplay mechanic to do this, and it didn't work. And I was like, well, maybe it's not that. It doesn't seem very forgiving. Huh. I guess in terms of like interacting with the world, you're right. It's very specific. It is very, very specific. Combat was pretty forgiving, though. It is only single player, yeah. And I think that there'll be lots of really fun things that users discover over time. And we'll get lots of really cool clips of people being like, whoa, check this out.
Light be with you. And everything is in engine. Every single thing. So, all the cinematics are in game. Everything's playing out in game. So that's pretty immersive. I really enjoyed that. How does the inventory expansion work? I'm kind of still worried about paid DLC after launch. Fridge, I don't know that they're going to charge you for inventory expansion. I would be really surprised. So you can see your stamina bar is very similar to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom there. Can you make your character? No.
Oh, wait.
No, you cannot.
You don't look like a bad sort.
Everything seems to be in order.
Stay out of trouble, you
Yeah,
hear?
I'd imagine mods would probably help you out eventually.
Open it.
Thank you very much. They let me right in. I think there's an over-encumbered system. It just never happened to me. Because there's not much loot to pick up. At least at the beginning of the game. I never really ran into the weight limit, so... I may have, like, at one time, but... Did it give the feeling of an MMO base that was made to work as a single-player game, or did it feel like it was designed as a single-player game? No, it feels like it was designed as a single-player game from conception. For sure. Absolutely. Ghost CPA, you're right. So it's like... That quest objective, I don't know if you saw it on the bottom left, but it said, go to Hernand Castle. And I'm like... Alright, well, the castle's a big place. I'm gonna go wander around.
Open the gate.
And it shows an X on my mini-map. So I just walk toward that X, hoping that something will trigger. I was testing doors to see if I could get in. If I could go anywhere. Probably not. So I was like, can I kick the door? No. No, I can't. I have that broom equipped on my back for quite a while, actually. I was like hoping that I could do things like that, but probably not. You can go in there, you just need the key. I mean, who knows what key it is, but yeah. It just says you need a key. It doesn't say what key.
You stink of trouble.
So there's a lot of that, like, sometimes it's very specific, and then other times it's really general, and you don't really know. This is a good example of that, because I'm like, go to Hernand Castle. Alright. I think there's a reputation system, but I don't know, I didn't really experience much of it. Yeah, people were talking about other characters, and I guess eventually you play as another character. I'm like trying to break down. I think that, yeah, there are stealth attacks. I didn't really run into those too much, though.
What?
Each character has their own abilities, yeah. I don't know when you switch, so I'm not sure when it's like GTA, you know? Find the room the key opens. Will do.
I've yet to receive word from the Marquis. Please leave.
Find the room the key opens. So now I have to wander around and check doors. Which I do for quite some time here.
And I was also trying to figure out, I have a key, do I need to use that key on the door? And the answer is no. The answer is no, you can just walk right through it once you find the door. Once you find the actual door that the key opens. But, I mean, the game doesn't tell you that, so I just had to experience it. And eventually, I was like, I have been all over, where do I go? And the dev, I had to call a dev over because I was like, am I in the wrong spot? And the dev was like, oh, it's this door. And I was like, oh. I think, Cole, I think there are minimum system requirements, yeah. Not that door, of course. Is the camera always so high up above the character? I think Jaded Darkness. I never really tried to change the camera. Well, I don't know. I think I had not tried every door at this point.
Permission to enter the audience chamber.
Try that door? No, that one doesn't work. I think it was the one door I didn't try. Pretty sure it was that door to my right there. I think that's the one that I end up going through. And let me see here. Hold on. I like literally, I went up to the roof to look around because I was like, maybe I have to sneak in. Nope. Nope. You can go up there though. Pretty cool that you can go. Take a look. I got a pretty good view. Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful video game again. Really fun to look at. I loved looking at it. Maybe Surf Annie. Yeah, that might have been it. Pretty easy to miss when everyone's talking to you, so. Let's see here. I think this was it. There's the one. That was the door. And that's me thanking the dev, being like, oh, that's the one door I didn't try. All right. Oh no, this is my gameplay I recorded, but it's not live in the sense that I'm not playing the game live. And so then I go through the abyss door. And then I go through the abyss door. It's awesome they let you record your session. That's the whole point of these sessions. They not always, but most of the time they let you record them. It would be crazy if they didn't, because then I would be like, I don't know what to talk about. And so this is another tutorial area. This is like, you're learning the magic aspects of this game. Oh, I found an abyss artifact. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to pick it up. Synthetic, I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed what I played. It's going to take me a very long time to get through this. Those were bunnies. Magical bunnies. Blaine Evan. Thank you, Blaine Evan. I appreciate you being part of the community, Blaine Evan, and supporting me for as long as you have. Does it match the hype? It seems like everyone has different levels of hype for this.
Finally here.
I didn't really have much hype. I was just excited to play it.
This power will help you get inside.
I did not, Papa Baron. I will, though. Yeah, I'll be finishing Resident Evil probably on Friday, is my plan. There is hype. I mean, like I said, everyone has different levels of hype for this. So, I know that there is hype, and it's getting, it's sort of garnering lots of buzz recently. When you say tutorial section, is it guiding you around with starter quests and such so you learn all you need to? Yes, that's correct. So this is my magical grappling hook. And let me tell you, this magical grappling hook does not do the thing that you want it to do all the time. I was like, okay, all right, there. That's what it does, that thing. You're basically completing a circuit. Storm Rick. You're completing a circuit there, so I was like, okay, well, I just got to move this one. It really looks like... It looks like it should complete itself, but it doesn't. I was like, come on, rotate, baby! Rotate! There we go. Takes a little bit of doing. A little bit of doing to rotate those things. $70, that's right. Game is $70. It's for sure worth $70. Like, there's so much content. There is so much content. Like, I was overwhelmed and in a good way. In a good way.
I've been waiting for you. Just as virtue paves the path to wisdom, your deeds have brought us together once more.
You're that beggar.
That was the old man.
And this
that was
is
the beggar that I met earlier. They did not allow me to try keyboard and mouse.
The universe's grand designs.
They only allowed me to play on controller.
Each record.
This is a preview version.
The blueprint of a single.
So I don't know if that it's. I don't know that it's the final version.
Why did you summon me?
There are beings who have brought chaos to your world. The consequences of which extend to even you and your comrades.
You have news of them?
Oh yeah, my comrades at the beginning of the game when they all like were scattered and or maybe injured.
The balance of this world.
I was brought back to life, but my comrades were scattered, and so now I'm trying to find my friends.
If the cosmic order frays any further, our world, the abyss,
the cosmic order is fraying.
Will unravel.
Reality itself will unravel unless I restore balance.
Too late.
I don't know what you mean.
Unless I restore balance, chat. Crowy, thanks for the prime. Very much.
Begins with
thank you, Crowy.
That will have profound effect on the fate of your world.
I must restore balance by jumping on some stones. Skybridge gate and tuning device. These puzzles, it's really strange. The puzzles are not puzzles. The puzzles are they're figuring out the UI. They're not really figuring out, like, if that makes sense. Like, in the game, moving things around to complete a puzzle makes sense to me. But this was more about what I had to do at all. Like, I was like, what? I don't even know what button does what. So I'm going to have to, like, test specific buttons and or combinations of buttons to see what they do. And you'll see once I get to this specific spot here. Is the game compatible with UHD monitors? I have no idea. My guess is probably. I was playing on 4K widescreen, so I would imagine so. The performance itself while playing was pitch perfect. It was great. It looked gorgeous. All that stuff you see down there, all the world you see, that is all playable stuff. So like you can go there and do it, which is really cool. And I was like, what the fuck do I do here? Rotate this thing. Pass through the gate and operate the tuning device. It just says operate the tuning device. Doesn't say how or what will trigger it. Operate. Will do. Let me operate it. That's me figuring out how to operate it, which I'm sure when I play this again, I'm going to have the exact same issue. I'll be like, what did I do here? No, the game is beautiful. Control, you can right and left on the direction pad. Oh, hold on, it lit up there for a second. Put it back to the light up section. Didn't work. That didn't work. I don't know. I don't remember what I did to fix this. I was like, well, I know when it lights up, that's probably the right spot, right? There we go. Got it. Got it. There was like this, the very lightest of audio cues that you could hear. And then again, like, a lot of the times you can just run across. You don't even have to jump. Sometimes you'd have to, like, sometimes you'll grab the side. Other times, you do have to jump. So, for example, there, like, I was like, whoa, I almost fell off. So, context-sensitive-wise, it did look like a side path, but it wasn't, Stormrix, I know. You're right. That is the Crimson Desert down there, as far as I know. This feels very much like a Dark Souls or a Demon Souls jump. Dark Souls and Demon Souls jumping is the worst. It's like never does it what you want it to do. Yeah, me too, Teddy. See, look. There you go. It never does what you want it to do. I'm always like, well, should have made it. Didn't. Didn't make it. Other times I just walk right across and it seemed fine. But there, that happens, not a lot, but it happened a couple of times in this game where I was like, it should have worked. So look, yeah, I was like, look at the side path. I was like, in the interest of time, let's keep moving. Is the game good? I enjoyed what I played, yeah. No checkpoint, that's correct, Nick, yeah. I enjoyed what I played a lot. This tutorial section, I think most people are going to want to get through as fast as possible because the actual game, exploring in the open world, is really fun. But it's going to take a while to get there. It's going to take a while to get to that fun. First couple hours are just tutorial. Learning specific abilities, things like that. That's not fun gated so much as they're just trying to teach you all the things you can do. Cole, yeah, I mean, yes and no. They didn't really ask for that feedback, so I didn't really give it to them. But I know a lot of people were doing the same thing here. You'll see, there's the next puzzle we run into is, this is where I looked around and everyone was stuck at this section. Because it's like really not self-explanatory. Very, very... What's up, Jesus Toaster? It is not self-explanatory. We'll see, though. And what's interesting about this section, too, is, like, I don't necessarily need this section. Like, to me, this is like they're kind of showing off, but I was like, why... I know how to, you know, go from stone to stone, I guess. So to me, it feels like they're like, being like, check it out, you can see everything, which is cool. But I don't know why they're making me wait for elevators and things. I've heard you can use the grapple on some of the trees here and launch yourself to the next stage. Oh, maybe. Possibly. I try not to do that stuff in previews. I don't really want to break things. I just want to play the game the way they want me to play it. So, like, I can attempt that on my own time, you know? Not really, Raven, no. Yeah, moving platforms are not prominent. Okay, good. We got a little teleport there. Oop, almost fell off again. Luke Stevens said it felt intended. I mean, I don't... Maybe. Ah, yes. Good old Luke Stevens. By the way, again, huge fan of Luke. I think it's so interesting that people have watched only Luke's video and been like, apparently he is the the authority on Crimson Desert. Yeah, no, it didn't feel intended because the game wasn't like, yeah, shoot your thing and fire yourself across. So I don't ever do that. I'm gonna do my best to follow what the game wants me to do. All right, welcome to. This is where I ran into the most issues. I was like, "What the fuck?" So remove the wall blocking the floor. Remove the wall blocking the floor. So what does that mean exactly? Remove the wall. That's like to me it feels very much like a riddle. Remove the wall blocking the floor. No, this is not an MMO. I was like, all right, so clearly I'm gonna have to do something with that, right? And I was like, maybe I can move that. Yeah, it is something with the cubes. That's correct. And I was like, well, let's see. Where can that? But again, you can't move anything below because there's a floor there blocking it. So I can walk on that. And then you can see one of the cubes. So you can see one of the cubes is on top of one of those other like altars, sort of. Is that like the ultra hand ability from Tears of the Kingdom? A little, sort of. But this took me a second because I was like, right, I see this. You can move this. And then that's what happened, right? Okay, all right. It moves those. That's really important that I would never have guessed. You could just randomly move that stone. That stone warps itself when you move one of these cubes on top of it. And I was like, okay. So now that I know what it'll do, so the lesson is just try stuff. I mean, I guess, but none of it is fun here. So this isn't fun to me. Yeah. So Mr. Booback, so what the developers said was they want people to like talk to each other and be like, this is how I solved this puzzle. They were saying that it was intentional, that the tutorials were weird. That's right, Liam. Yeah, that's why I was going toward that, Liam, because it was one of those things where I was like, oh, I can move them both to the other one. I'll move, like that way you'll have 2 blocks on 2 altars and then you're good to go. But they said that it was intentional, that they're not telling you how to do this. So then you just put that over there. For some reason, it does that thing. Again, it didn't snap into place. It just sort of like hovered there. So here's another weird little thing here. So I was like, okay, perfect. Yeah, put that over there. That's what the tutorial is telling me to do. Put it over there. So I do. I do. And then it's like, shove it in. And I'm like, great, I'll shove it in. Because that's what the little guy is doing. And I didn't get a prompt. So I was like, what do I do? It is Jaded Darkness, you're right. I was like, but I should be able to shove it in according to this prompt. So I'll walk over there. I see something pop up. But that prompt did not pop the way I would have expected it to as a video game. So then, yeah, if the little shadow man can shove it in, why can't I? So I spent quite a bit of time, I think. It was like maybe like 5 minutes looking around, being like, oh, well, maybe I can put it on top of those things. I can put that other little thing I moved around. Is he punching? He is. I was like, maybe these things have something to do. He is punching, but it's not an ability I know. And also the objective is combine the abyss sphere. So who knows what that is? There is no direction there either. So I don't know what that means. What did I do here? I moved this around to the other section because I was like, maybe it'll go over here. And again, I looked around. Everybody was stuck on this. Every single person was stuck on this. They were like, what do I do? Did I put that there? But that didn't... So you notice, by the way, here's another important part of this. When I first walked up to this puzzle, there was no direction. I just started moving squares around and eventually got it. But now there's direction. And the game did this. It occasionally would give me direction and occasionally it wouldn't. And so I was like, why does it sometimes tell me what to do and other times not? So I wish that it would go one way or the other. Never tell me what to do or always tell me what to do. So eventually I did this. Let's see here. I was like, there it is. So, here, check it out. I walked over. What happened? What did I do? It just started for me. I had to just get near it for it to teach me the force palm. No, Teddy, that's not the case at all. So then once I learned force palm, I shoved it in and it worked. But before I did that, I walked over there with that thing on, with that little block on that other block, and it didn't prompt me. So, that's what I'm trying to say, is that... Here, check it out. So, before... It's observe, but I don't know... Do I observe that? Do I observe the little character? And that's what I mean, is that like... There isn't it was a context-sensitive prompt, but you still had to press a button. This is important because ideally you will not have the same problems I did. And then it opens that up. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's done. It's not done. It's not done. I don't know what to do now. Now I'm really at a loss. Now I'm really at a loss. I don't know, Obi-Wan, maybe. I liked it, Alejandro. I like the art style a lot. Activate the Abyss power supplies. Like, are those generators? Do I need to force palm those? So, let's see here. What did I do? I walked around for a long time. I was like, do I climb up here? I was like, maybe I climb up here and do something with this. Yeah, I was like, well, maybe I force palm this. So I tried force palming that. No. That didn't work. No, see, the thing is, these puzzles cannot be solved differently. There is no way to solve this puzzle. There's only the one way. So that's what I, like, it isn't like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that way. Like, there are lots of ways to solve a puzzle in those games. This is not that. You have to do it one way. There's only one way to do it, and it's the way that they showed you. Alright, so then I walked around. Force palm didn't work on that thing, so I was like, I am at a loss. I'll call over a dev. I wandered around a little more to see if I could figure out how to do this. Couldn't do it. I was like, do I move something? You can charge that up and do that. It's not that the puzzle was hard. Again, they just didn't give me the tools to know how to solve it. And I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so check it out. Here's another important point. The dev did this ability, and I never was able to figure out how to do that ability ever again. I guess that's force palm up. They can shoot themselves up. You can force palm down and shoot yourself up, which is cool, but I was not able to recreate it. So here's the actual solution. Here's the actual solution. You have to go up there and force palm while hanging off of it. No, I didn't, Obi-Wan. It was the dev. You have to force palm while hanging off of it. Right there. It had to be right there. So there you go. And I was saying over and over, I was like, I would never have known. I would never have known. Because I force palmed over there, it didn't matter. But now you know, chat, so when you play it, you'll know right away. I don't need yellow paint. If it had just given me a prompt that said, do it in the center, I would have been like, okay, great. Do it in the center. That would have been easy. I was like, all right, how do I do that? I didn't know you could hang off something and force palm it. That doesn't make any sense to me. But there you go. And I think once I got through this, pretty much I'd figured, like I was like, all right, I think I got it. There's a couple other spots that I ran into. I'll show you, but just give you the knowledge that you can force palm while hanging on stuff. Sure, yeah, y'all lighthouse, sure. And so a lot of the game is like that. When having to use abilities you just learned.
So, have you decided on your path?
Sometimes there's a prompt. Sometimes there's a little shadow man telling you how to do it. Other times there's nothing.
I'm White Crow.
So.
A guardian
Why do I
of
have
the
a broom?
abyss,
Because I used it. I used it earlier. I was a chimney sweep.
You're the woman from the sewer.
The kindness you showed me back then will guide you on your path. Here.
And this was the lady that I freed earlier. Remember? She was the lady that I cut her
Power to soar through the
her
open
bonds.
skies is yours to command. It's time to return.
And this is the you learn to fly ability, which is really cool.
You're telling me to jump?
Worry not. Those wings will see you down safely.
Daz Daddy, I agree.
Now, take flight.
Cue the Foo Fighters. All right, so I was like, this is so cool. I love this.
The world is yours to explore.
Yeah, so it's trying to read Breath of the Wild, but there's a lot of buts here in these abilities. This thing does not work the way that you want this thing to work. Like, you think that you're going to glide, and you glide, but like, you really do not make much in the way of distance. I was like, oh, maybe you'll glide like a parachute. Nope. Nope. And your stamina bar, you'll notice, so like I can hover, right? I'm hovering very slowly. I'm falling very slowly, and it doesn't really use my stamina. But then when you try to move, when you use the joystick, it uses the stamina, and your stamina runs out very fast. Yeah, I know, right? The force palm might be something I might be able to do now, Junda. It's kind of like a Mary Poppins umbrella. I assume you need to force palm for movement. I mean, sure, but that's only because there I died. Yeah, that's only because remember I learned that and told you about it. I learned that and told you about it. And even then, I never was able to try the force palm while flying. So, did it make me do the whole thing again? I can't remember. No, it's just right there. Okay. Do you get upgrades and stuff? Yes, yes. You're able to upgrade those skills. So you're able to give yourself more stamina, which I did. So it'll allow you to hover more. But there's a lot of there are a lot of different abilities, and like you're trying just to get back to the city. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll just fly down there, and I was really hoping that I could like fly different places and like check them out. Nope. Nope. Using stamina is a real downer for gliding. I mean, the same in Breath of the Wild. There's the same in Breath of the Wild. The stamina is the same. And I get it. That's fine. This game's a thumbs up for me. There's just like weird mechanics that you have to learn. I really enjoyed it. Soul of Dragon, I really enjoyed this game a lot. Yeah, maybe. Moistrimo, maybe, yeah. Will we see some combat? Well, the soundtrack you're hearing the whole time. But yes, combat you will... This is when I start actually getting into attacking people. And I think where the game actually shines. So it took me, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the spot where I was like, oh, cool. Now I can actually do stuff. Goose is all... By the way, the hype train is all set to go. The soundtrack I loved, yeah. I didn't... It wasn't something that was memorable, but I did like the music a lot. So I wasn't like humming it when I left, but I really enjoyed the music very much.
You gonna help me out or not?
Did you hear all the grey men?
Let's see here. And I like to run around here too. So like you can summon your horse wherever you want, but I just enjoyed running around and experiencing stuff in the world. I just fucked up that guy's tent, by the way, too. See me just land on that guy's tent and destroy it. The story was fun too. Yeah, hype train's all set to go. If we get to the end of a level 12 hype train today, I was going to give away a copy of Crimson Desert. I'm going to give away a copy of this video game on console or PC if we beat a level 12 hype train. Is the sky platforms another dimension, or is there a reason you can't see them when you look up? Great question, Obi-Wan. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just assumed video game and moved on. But see, like, there's lots of really cool nature. Lots of birds and bunnies and shit that run out of your way when you run by. The foliage looks terrific. The wind and weather looks awesome. And I was like, oh, this is a watchtower that you have to free from bandits. I did enjoy it. It is fun. This is a watchtower. So, if you kill all the little red markers on the bottom left in the minimap, then you free the area, and people move in, sort of like Ghost of Tsushima, or like a Far Cry, that type of thing. Rosie, thank you, Rosie, for the 5 years. Also, you could search these bandits for loot, but you get like a mask and a tarnished ring and shit. It's pretty rare you get something you want to use. You get stuff I think you sell. Thanks, Torin. No, thank you, Torin. Is the animal population good? Sure. Sure it is. Loot is loot? I mean, no, that's not true at all. I would love if they dropped good loot that I could use. Grievous, no, you don't have to do that. And I really just stuck to doing this, but Force Palm works really well against these guys, but I just had fun doing this. I'm playing on PC. 3 more people to start the hype train. There is weapon variety, yeah. 3 more people to start the hype train. I did it. I liberated the region. I never tried to kill NPCs, so I don't know. I liked this game, Picard. I like this game. What's the combat feel like? Hack and slash. For the most part, early on. Holding an arrow over a brazier will ignite the arrow. Interacting with the environment. Alright. Alright. Think I get it. You got it. So I was like, how do I hold an arrow? The objective is, again, ascend Lion Crest Watchtower. So I was like, can I climb up the watchtower? And the answer is no. Nick the Richard. Oh, good, Nick. I'm glad to hear that. But I tried. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's vines in front of the door. Thank you, Nick. 2 more people to start the hype train. So we're going to figure out how to hold the... I was like, do I need to equip an arrow? And it turns out, no. You don't have to do that. The map is huge. Yes, the map is huge. You don't have to equip an arrow. I think it's hold down L2, possibly? That's what it is, Jesus Toaster. Yes, that is exactly right. It's this. So I figured it out. Got the arrow. Alright. You burn up the vines, of course! Elder Triton, thank you for the bits, Elder Triton. Look at those vines go! Wait a second. The vines didn't burn in front of the door. Wait a minute. That's weird. Why didn't that work? One more person to start the hype train. Well, Jesus Toaster, hold on. I've got some bad news for you. How are the side quests and main quests narratively? I liked them a lot. I thought they were tropey but fun. So here's me. I'm gonna spoil it because I spend a lot of time trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I light another arrow. Oh, by the way, I lit another arrow. Fire at the vines. It doesn't work. They don't light on fire. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Mr. Booback, I know. What it... Jesus Toaster, thanks for the bits. The hype train has begun. Okay, so I was like, well, they didn't burn away. Now what do I do? I'll attempt to burn away more vines. There we go. Let's burn those vines. Okay, they burned away over there. Good, good. And I'm like, what? Do I climb up? Do I have to burn those vines above? What am I doing here? You'll see, DOSBouse. You'll see. So I spent a lot of time trying to climb up this thing. Doesn't work. I was like, maybe there's platforms on the side. Nope, ran out of stamina. I come over here. I'm like, bro. Do I need to light these other vines on fire? They don't burn away when I hit it. Nope, that didn't work. So I was like, I am at a loss. I'm at a loss. It doesn't work. So I called a dev over. The dev was like, shoot the fire at the vines. And I was like, I did, I promise you. And they're like, okay. It doesn't, and I was like, I promise you it doesn't work. And let's see here. I was testing this stuff again for fun. Hold. I was like, maybe I do this. Maybe I use the lantern. Maybe I do this. The dev was like, you can reflect your light on the vines. Try it. And I was like, you got it. Doesn't work. It's bugged. So I had to reload the save. I even tried a little grappling hook up there. I had to reload the save. And thankfully the dev was there because then they helped me. Bad news. I then had to also do this again, by the way. Nah, it was bugged. They did. The devs told me it was bugged. Yeah, so I had to kill these guys again. Let's see here. And we did this, and we did this, and I did this. And then it worked! Goose's level 2 hype train. You can save whenever you want. It's true, you can. Level 2 hype train. If we get to the end of level 12, I'm going to give away a copy of Crimson Desert. Yeah, I was doing the right thing, at least. I was doing the right thing. And I was like, maybe there's loot in here. There's not. There's really not. There's no loot. I want to say 5 subs, 4 subs to get to level 3 and keep the Crimson Desert giveaway alive. I was hoping... Oh yeah, there are traps. I forgot about the traps. There are traps. They're like Indiana Jones traps. Oh, the nights really dark. They are. The nights are really dark. Yeah, and they last a little long. You know, I picked up some seeds. Why not? I think I was trying to heal. So there's a helmet here. I was like, ooh, okay. This helmet will read memory fragments. Which means it'll show stuff that, like, I'm supposed to experience for the main quest. Hackus, thank you, Hackus, for the almost year. 30 seconds left. 2 subs, 3 subs to go. And I was like, what the fuck do I do? How do I activate this little helmet? How do I get this helmet to show me its memory? Hey, Nikki. Formerly Turkey. Thanks, Turkey, for almost 4 years. Bad news. I had to ask someone next to me. I was like, do you know what button I'm supposed to press here? When does it trigger? Let's see here. How did this happen? I think I had to go down. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. All right. Where is the button that I pressed for this? Memory fragments. How did I get to memory fragments? No, Axe 30, everybody else had these issues. Axe 30, literally everybody else did, because I looked around and they all had the same issues. Everybody else was stuck generally in the same spots. I think like there were times that I got through stuff really quickly and other times people didn't. I don't know how I activated this memory fragment thing, but then you had to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the list and hit a button. And that started the memory fragment thing.
Surprised? I'm not actually there. What you're looking
And this was like, this pops up, this mechanic pops up a couple more times because of this helmet you're wearing.
One of the moment I recorded this.
Jaded Darkness, yes. Yes.
The Visione. It captures and stores information gathered from the world around it.
Yeah, they're telling me about the helmet.
And then projects that
scene back to the viewer. It's cool. It's really cool. It just took it took a bunch of archaic button presses to figure it out. So once I got down to the bottom of the... Talk to the child.
Finally! I almost dozed off waiting for
The magical child with the cat!
My friend wants to thank you with a special gift for getting Gigi back. And Gigi says he'll take you there himself. So stick close and follow his lead. Alright then. See you next time.
Gigi, give me that. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, follow the cat. So again, there's a dedicated follow button. Which is cool. I like that dedicated follow button. So you don't really lose the cat. Although you probably didn't lose the cat anyways. Oh yeah, you can loot blackberries and chickens and stuff. I just walked by some blackberry bush or something. The Turginator, it's... So I was speaking with the devs about the tutorial thing, and it was like they weren't telling me specifically, they were sort of telling everybody that the tutorial sections here where you're learning the abilities, they wanted people to try a bunch of different things. They wanted it to sort of be not intentional and obtuse. So you end up sort of spending a good amount of time figuring out what button to press and when. I don't necessarily, that's not really my thing, but The black bars are because of the capture, not because of the video game. It'll be full screen. This captured widescreen for me, so they captured it widescreen for me. Did it have a good sense of adventure exploration? Yes, we're getting there. We're almost there, Stewie. We're almost to the point where I can actually say, this is where the game shines. We're almost there. There's a couple more mechanics they throw at you that you're like, do this thing, and I was like, it doesn't fucking work. Like I was like, they really throw a lot at you at the beginning, and then they also make it kind of obtuse. So you're like, we're like, okay, can I just go do something? Like, can I go talk to people and explore? It does look amazing. It really does. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful video game. My gosh, it's beautiful. Get out of my way, Fox! It's just a gorgeous video game that I'm never tired of looking at. You're hoping the obtuse nature of it isn't too frustrating? It was frustrating for me. But hopefully now that you've watched it, you won't run into those things. Here's another mechanic that they wanted to teach you. So you speak with a child. So I think I lantern on this bad boy. You can move things. So we're learning how to lift. You can press triangle and circle on the target to use nature's grasp, and you can lift things up. Now I don't know. This is the skill tree, by the way. I don't really take a good look at this till the very end, but I don't really know exactly what you could lift and when. You can lift an object to move it or clear an obstacle. Press triangle plus circle to lift an object. Press X repeatedly to lift it quickly. Well, I was like, do I shine my light on that thing? I was like, what? Where is the prompt? Because I was like, clearly I have to lift this wall. Clearly I gotta lift this wall. How do I do it? I'm looking through the skill tree here, trying to figure it out. I think eventually... I think I reloaded the save even. This is controller on PC because that was the only thing they'd allow me to play with. I was like, can I just climb over there? Let's see here, what else? What else did I look at? Oh yeah, I tried the grappling hook, that didn't work. Well, there it was. There's the prompt. I had to be close to it. I saw it for a second. I was like, oh! There's the prompt. You gotta be right there. You gotta be right there. Got it. Alright. So that was another thing too, is like, sometimes the prompt would... that's not a puzzle. This is a puzzle. And this made sense to me. I was like, oh, okay, you just press these buttons and eventually, you know, all three of them have to be pushed in. Can't handle puzzles? Lamau. Oh man. Hopefully you'll be able to handle your timeout. It's like I said, it's not a puzzle. That's just an obtuse game design. So, it's just not really, it doesn't really clarify. That's right, CB Cronin, yeah, exactly. So now you can force push on these little guys and then good old Lamau. Yeah, that's not a game puzzle, that's just game design. That's just that's their choice for game design. So. And so like that's a puzzle right there, right? That made sense. I just have to use force push to push those things in, and I just got to find the right combination. That's a game puzzle. But me trying to figure out where the prompt is on the wall is not a game puzzle. I don't know, Cause. Hopefully not. Hopefully they fix a lot of this stuff.
Oh, you're the one who helped my friend. I have a gift for you.
Hopefully they fix a lot of this, like if they had given me the prompt for lifting that wall a little further away, I would have been fine.
Now the power of nature.
Are you able to lock on a mob? Saber Zero, I think so, yes.
Trusts you, then
I never had to. I never really had to do that. Because you fight a lot of mobs at once. You fight like 20, 25 mobs toward the end of this. Yes, it is worth the price. There is, for sure, there's hundreds of hours of content. Hundreds of hours of content. So it's like, once you get past all this, I promise you. I think that was the last mechanic that was annoying. I'm pretty sure that was it. Now I actually get to playing the video game, and it's awesome. This is me running around. Yeah, this game doesn't give you a lot of direction. It doesn't. It does not give you a lot of direction. But
Sneaky.
that might be because of obtuse game design. So. You can upgrade your stamina, yeah.
Day, yet no one ever gets caught.
And now this is me just picking up side quests and doing them.
Interested?
No character creator.
one.
You're this character.
Drag any in and you'll be paid for your trouble.
More leaning into the exploring and doing your own thing. Yeah, again, like,
fetch a fair bit,
once you learn those abilities, I'd almost never use them.
You'll
So.
get whatever amount what's written on the notice.
Obtuse game design means not
For what it's worth,
immediately
you'll have my
obvious.
thanks too if you bring in the bastards.
Not immediately obvious. Very, like, convoluted, weird. Is this vibe like Witcher where you have an overarching main quest with a ton of side stuff? Yes. Yeah. Witcher's a good comparison. This is cool. You pick up, like, bounties. You learn about the bounty. Elden Ring was another example that I heard people talking about, that this is compared to Elden Ring as well. Elden Ring is a good comparison, but Elden Ring, there are game mechanics in Elden Ring, but not nearly as many. Elden Ring is like, what do you do if you need to get past an area? You fight. That's what you do. It's not like you use your magic powers, you know, to lift a wall or move a tree or whatever. You just fight. So.
Yeah. I must face a Greymane myself.
Adding a lot of monetization. No, this is a single player game.
For Greymanes.
I don't. Why would they ever add monetization to this? I don't think they're going to at all.
Greymane's gone and found us.
Our lucky day. How much was Muradin's
I don't think that why would Pearl Abyss add monetization? They don't need to. There's so much content.
Enough.
Jigimaru, I don't really see it. There might be though.
I apologize for my men.
Frame rate was fantastic. I was playing on a beefy machine, but really, really great. Like, it looked beautiful, and I almost never had frame rate drops.
My skills against a Greymane.
Yeah, I like this helmet a lot.
You're here, standing before me. What reason have you to refuse my challenge? None I can think of.
Taekwon Jones, I think you got gifted yesterday.
So it's
Spread
true
that
what
love,
they
Taekwon.
say.
Pay it forward if you got gifted from the anonymous gifter yesterday who
Walk
popped
your
off.
chosen path.
Same with Rye Whiskey
Even
Bravo
when
and Breno.
staring death in the
Anastasia.
face. I hope you live up to the legends. I don't aim to disappoint.
Everybody wants to fight me because I'm a Greymane. They know Greymanes are super strong. So this is a fun fight, actually. Yeah, Spooky, you should be fine. This is a cool fight. I do quite a bit of damage on each strike, by the way.
Let's see if your reputation is deserved.
Oh yeah, so I learned his skill, by the way. Since he's a boss, I learned his pump kick, which I use all the time. Hold triangle. Yes. I love it.
This is just a warm-up.
Yeah, it's great for like breaking guard. No, I think that I don't think they're going to monetize this. It's a single player game at $70, so I think they sell. Maybe they'll release story DLC or something. I don't know, but generally speaking, this game stands on its own. Miles, I didn't have a choice. They forced me. Yeah, this game very much stands on its own. This is really where the game opens up, and I was like, okay, great, I'm having a blast. Like, this is what I wanted. Boss fights, exploring side quests. Is the lore and story mostly through cutscenes, or do they make you read little bits? No, they don't make you do anything. I would say the lore is mostly cutscenes, but
He's a Greymane.
he seems too easy, though.
It's an honor to duel.
I mean, I got fine with me.
You're not bad yourself.
24-hour stream for release. You know,
quite strong.
I hadn't thought about it.
The world is vast, and there are many who are stronger still.
Did the fantasy story / characters ever come across as generic?
Match, Greymane.
It's tropey, but really engaging and also quirky. So like the overarching narrative is pretty tropey, but the characters themselves are really fun and engaging, I think. Did I take a? I think I took a break here. I went to the bathroom. Yeah, that's what I did. That's why I paused here. Took a little pee-pee break because I've been playing for 2 hours or something. And I was like, I think I did it. I'm finally out of tutorial woods. Clothes and armor customization is according to stuff that you pick up.
As I've heard.
So
Greymane, you're as remarkable.
yeah, the water's beautiful.
As I've heard.
Yeah.
It appears the clucking of house hens held a kernel of truth. I am Barden Midler, the marshal of her
About 2 hours of tutorial. Probably, since you know all the tricks because of me now, I would say you can get through it in an hour 15. We're going to attempt to get through it in an hour and 15 when we stream it.
What do you want?
You guys are going to help me remember all that stuff.
My presumptuousness.
We're going to blow through this tutorial as fast as we can so we can actually play the game.
We're short-handed. We need the help of someone like you, Greymane.
Marshal, I've been meaning to thank you.
Get to the point.
No, the helm looks great. Also, I think it's reflecting the
This region has been
it's reflecting the environment he's in too.
Brigands run rampant, and despite our best
Cleaver.
attempts, we've been unable to thwart them. I believe they have a powerful benefactor pulling.
Yeah, it's reflecting the castle and stuff.
However, we have no solid evidence to support this claim, and we can't afford further investigation. If you were to lend us your aid,
Rosie, you're right. I do.
Marquis Circus.
Thank you, Murphy.
More than pleased.
I have not played Black Desert Online.
But
No,
my priority is finding
this
my
is
comrades.
very much the game that is getting me
I'm not sure
into
it'd be much
this
help on my
universe.
The Marquis is a generous lord. He will surely aid in re-establishing the Greymanes.
That's right, Axarity.
Until
Yeah.
we meet again.
You haven't noticed any clothes clipping? There hasn't been much clipping. There's a couple of times like the cat clips through the roof early on, and I clipped a horse through a bridge. But yeah, it's pretty minor.
Nice.
Pretty minor. Now again, this is it. This is what the game is at this point. I love this. This is where I was like, okay, like let's go run around and like do shit. And this is where I started getting that really amazing open world sense. And the side quests are, you know, as far as I could see, all fully voiced. The combat was really fun and easy. There's like unlimited amounts of combat moves you can learn. I wasn't even using them. I was just using like a standard hack and slash, but there's like a bunch of magic abilities and a bunch of other abilities that you can learn with skill points I never even touched. And I had to start learning them toward the end of this gameplay because I fought a pretty difficult boss. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I got to learn a couple of things. My dude, oh yeah, so this is occupied by bandits, so I got to beat these bandits to free this area. Oh no, Cooper, I haven't tried that. There are different difficulties. That I don't know, Cause. I'm not sure. No, they're fun and really goofy. The side quests are great. The hardware, apparently the computer hardware was like really nice. I pump kicked that guy off the side. The computer hardware was like a really good AMD card, people were saying. There's still a couple of bandits on the mini-map you can see down there. Did you see a bunch of enemy variety? They're all pretty much like kind of this. Bandits. But that was only for the first couple hours I played, so I did it. But that's what it feels like. There's like you can run around and do this kind of stuff, free areas, but also we'll interact with a couple of side quests here. And you'll start to see the fully voiced stuff. And so then, you know, then all the good boys move in. And it expanded my inventory. Look at that. These notice boards are super fun because you pick up like little bounties. And I never really went after these bounties. Stolen cows? Stolen cows? I never went after them, but you can start going after those bounties.
Get a good look, why don't you?
Blend of elements from aspect of the game did you enjoy the most? Cyberspace, man, I enjoyed the exploring the most. I enjoyed the running around and exploring. Just picking up bounties, going around to different areas and freeing them.
That's not a pleasant look now, is it?
Speaking with some of the crazy side quests you run into. Oh my gosh. They stole the horns off a goat.
Get a good look, why don't
What's up, Mr. Lopez? Oh, missing sheep. So these are side quests too. So like, I think I go and do the missing sheep. I like the bounty poster art as well. There is so much content. You have to travel far for those events? No, you'll see. They're just around. There's so much. I was like, I could not believe how much content there was. Yeah, Kento, it's great. Digital Foundry, so far, their performance reviews of this game are very positive, and I only had positive things to say about the performance when I played it. So, but you just got to get through that really obtuse tutorial. And there's a lot of radial menus you're going to be looking at because of like weapons and things like that. How did I get early access? I was invited to play in with a bunch of other people in one room. Oh, really, Kento? That's good.
Hey.
Coop. Yeah, I was invited to play. Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll sponsor me. Fuck your beehive or whatever that is. They'll sponsor me for the first stream. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I'm lucky. But you can also like bust all this shit open. Oh yeah, this is the crying boy.
I heard my dad say Wooly's dead.
Stop it!
Cleaver, that's my job. What do you mean privilege? It's my job.
Won't get Wooly back. Wooly's not dead. He will come back. Don't cry. Just get over it, stupid.
My job is to do this.
Shut up.
Mule kick him.
I'm gonna get Wooly back. I'm going home. I will find him.
Did something bad happen?
Yes, my Wooly's got sheep now, but I was visiting Mr. Bremer when that rock fell from the sky, and when I got home...
Did any adults see what happened?
Yeah, they said they saw some bad men take Wooly, and we can't get him back!
I'll try to find him.
Yeah, the main character's voice is muffled because he's in a helmet. Of course. Is the story good? I thought so. Fat and round, it's fun. I think I found more enjoyment in these side quests, though, like listening to the actors cry about a missing sheep.
Bandits across the river are to blame.
Pardon me.
Who are you?
Are you that
Tori, I was
fellow
trying,
who
yeah.
defeated Matthias?
Ha! That's quite the feat.
He was amazing.
Well, what brought such
Can
a
you lock
fine
or adjust the
warrior
camera
here?
distance? I never
Have you seen
tried.
any bandits
I don't know.
around here? might have stolen a sheep.
Don't know about stealing sheep, but there is a bandit camp just across the river.
All right, we got to go find Wooly. These side quests were really directed too, by the way. Remember I was talking about how the tutorials were really obtuse and weird? These side quests were not. They told you exactly where to go. Where, like, you walk straight up to whatever spot was on the minimap, and then most of that stuff triggered right away. So it's a really interesting change. So I was like, oh, well, now I can just, now it works. Now I just go to the area and do it. And like, look at all the wildlife and the water and the flowers. Yeah, it's great. You can climb pretty much anything. There are really no boundaries on these walls. Very much like, you know, Breath of the Wild or... Is falling just a binary to fall? I don't know, Stormrix. There were a couple times I fell and took damage and then I would die. So I think it's not binary. Plus, oh no, you know what? I know it's not. And the reason I know it's not is because you can hover. Master Shock, me too. I got wrecked. I got absolutely wrecked. So when you die, you get an instant revive at 30% health, but you have it looks like that's consumable, or revive at a checkpoint. So I did an instant revive. I'm at 30% health. I didn't attempt to even use a health item. I think I trying to use a health item.
I needed a good sweat.
I don't know if there are different difficulty levels because I didn't check. But this is, again, I just used a couple of attacks. I used... That pump kick worked almost all the time for these early enemies. But I could have used Force Palm. I can just do Hack and Slash. It's been confirmed you cannot change difficulty. Alright. That guy's running away. That guy was running away. Because he saw me kill his friends? Even that music kind of sounds witchery. Yeah, I never really... I didn't like, there were a couple of fights that were difficult, but I didn't really have too much of a problem there. Yeah, CB Cronin, there's lots of really cool like impacts into trees and walls and stuff. You can kick people off of cliffs. The combat is incredibly deep. I really just did not even get a chance to... It's funny, I was having so much fun playing the game. I didn't even look at the new skills or different magic abilities or the different combat moves and things like that, because I was just having so much fun. I was like, can I open this chest? There are too many combat skills. Yeah, there are. There are almost, maybe it might be a little too much for people. It might be a little too much. Oh, I just did a crime. That red circle is I committed a crime. And so I guess if somebody sees it, my wanted level goes up. Come on, Wooly. Let's go. There's a wanted level too, so if you steal stuff, it'll trigger like the cops. Would you say this game respects your time? Beyond the tutorial, yes. Once you get past that tutorial, man, that's a real strong barrier to entry. I was like, can I bring in my horse? The answer is no. Because I'm carrying this stupid sheep. But I don't know. I think there is a wanted level eventually if you commit enough crime. I didn't try to kill every NPC I saw. I should have. Can you skip the tutorial? No. As far as I know. But yes, the game does respect your time very much so. Also your health regenerates too if you're not fighting. Respect your time once you're past the tutorial. No, CB, you're right. Will this game last me until GTA 6? It might. It might. Do you think casual gamers would enjoy this? I do. I don't think this is not a Souls game. No. This never felt like a Souls-like. No. This never ever felt like that. Absolutely, the man. Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Grayman.
I think you can save whenever you want. I never tried though, Coop. Maybe not. Can you save? I don't actually know. Good question. There are specific checkpoints, but I don't remember saving whenever I wanted. So.
The old Grayman's always drunk.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take me. He's gonna take me to a guy who claims he's a Greymane.
And today, I found him sleeping in a dung heap.
No, man, I played about 3 hours, 40 minutes of it.
His memory.
This is on
When
PC.
he's drunk, he always tells stories of Greymanes.
What an interesting fellow.
Yeah, I did forget to save. You're right.
Huh?
I wasn't pressing F5 all the time because I was on controller.
He was definitely here. He should be around here somewhere. Anyway.
Oh, let me pick up that lizard.
Take care of my new sheep.
See that lizard?
Thank you.
So that wasn't Wooly. Give me that stupid lizard. Oh, did I get him? I did. I acquired the iguana. I don't think there's a first-person view, as far as I know.
Good day.
That's me talking to a stranger. I built trust with them, by the way.
Hail and well
Pork
met.
Cubes, can you... I don't know that you... Can you play the whole game first person? Because I know there's first person view for like specific items and stuff, but I don't think that you can... Yeah, I don't think you can play the game in first person. I could be wrong. I didn't try. There's my horse. Feels to me like it's meant to be played in third person, but... Only for exploring, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there is for actual combat, so... There's a camera mode. They even capture time lapse to see how the lighting changes with time and weather. Yeah, that's great. Oh, one minor complaint about the day-night cycle. The night cycle's a little too dark and lasts a little too long. I don't know if I can adjust that, but the game was very well optimized. Yeah, it was. It played very well. I very rarely. I don't think I ever saw frame drops. Like ever.
Solomon scoring down upon you.
He's lost his cattle and his home. We should be comforting the man.
Bollocks. He promised me his fattest
You'll notice when I use that lantern, it shows the quest marker above their head. But if I don't use the lantern, I don't know who to talk to.
Solomon is sure to bring him back. You'll see.
People were saying it was running on a really, really powerful AMD video card. I don't know if you can rest and switch day-night, cause I never tried that. I wasn't sure.
Your cows are as good as dead, I reckon.
Yeah, she's right. I've asked for aid all over town. I've even put up notices.
It was a high-end last-gen card.
You're not the only one being terrorized, you know. Aye, it's worth a try. Sure, it's just...
The voice acting's great, yeah. No, it's great. Voice acting and motion capture is fantastic.
Bastards always have an excuse.
Running 4K native with ray tracing on a 7900 XTX. That's a good card, but yeah.
It's been 3 days.
I don't know if that was the machine I was playing on though. Could have been. I have not seen any romance options, but there might be.
They ain't coming. Never. They will. They have to.
That's enough. Let's just go.
This man's cows were stolen.
Cows aren't coming back.
I have to go find his cows.
Are you in need of help?
Huh? Yes. Yes, please. I've lost everything. I need all the help in the world. My home has been blasted to splinters, bits here and there. And then bandits took every last one of my cows. Solomon has put trial after trial before me.
Is that your house?
It was, before it became kindled.
Daz Daddy, maybe?
Blasted boulder fell from
There's
the
a massive
sky.
skill tree with a bunch of skills, so.
And bandits plucked up whatever rock didn't lay flat.
I don't know that there's
They
fishing,
even
but I
took
bet
my
there is.
precious cows, every one of them.
Brigands plundering a home in.
What is this game about story-wise?
Any idea why?
Not even the
Reality is crumbling,
Told them to
but
just
you're the
take
only
the
one
damn cows, but
that can stop it.
they took their fists to my face, demanding more and more. Just look what they did to my face.
Hey, calm down.
I'm not asking
Sort of,
for
Kento,
much.
yeah.
I'm just trying to get by. Please, help me get my cows back. Please.
No, Stormricks, they're like... No, the skills are... You get like magic skills.
So much.
I did enjoy my time, Bomb City. I did. But the thing is if you like this game, or if it looks like you're going to like this game,
There's nothing but
it's going to be worth your money
bandits
because there's going to be a shitload of content.
But what about the cows? Eh?
Hey,
Like,
fuck
a
the
lot.
Cows, and don't go saying a word about them to Bremer.
I have, Kento, yeah.
See you later. Better he lost his cows than his life. Those cows are his old life.
No,
Show
Cooper, I
some
did not.
Sympathy.
He's got a point. Cows ain't worth getting killed over.
Yes. What I'm trying to say is,
Pardon me. You know where the stolen cows are?
why would you ask
I don't know,
us about
Warham.
that?
I'm not sure.
You reek of cow shit. Fresh off the farm, are you?
Fuck you.
What a stink.
Well, yeah, I know where they are.
He was asking. Oh, me! I saw them. Follow me. I'll lead you to them.
But it is kind of like... This game feels like something that a lot of people have been asking for. Which is... a single-player, open-world game
World sure has been
that
cruel to Bremer.
is relatively original.
How so?
And also
Well,
one singular purchase. There's no...
a stone from the sky crushed his own to splinters.
There's no, like, monetization or DLC so far.
If that William boy didn't find Bremer among the rubble, that poor coward.
This is
would be
PC only? No, it's on. I think it's on console too.
Ask him why that rock.
I'm
was sent
pretty sure it
his
is.
way. He's quite the devout man, despite his hardships.
Is it tedious like Witcher 3? Do people think Witcher 3 is tedious?
Well, I suppose he should be grateful just to have survived. Still,
That's
I
crazy.
know how
I've never heard that
wretched
before.
This has been for Bremer. Those dead
Witcher is the best comparison, yeah.
Work of those
No, Greg. Oh, Omega Nerd, no, you're allowed to think it. I don't necessarily think this game is tedious, but...
bandits' hideout is just a little further.
But, no, Greg, this is more like The Witcher. The Witcher is the best comparison, I think.
With my own eyes. There's a strange smell getting stronger.
Yeah, it's
the
okay if you didn't
closer
like The
we
Witcher
get.
3. A lot of people did, so... What exactly is the gameplay loop? I mean, it's your character going around, interacting with side quests, maybe picking up some loot, possibly picking up these little things that are like abyss artifacts that will give you more skill points. There isn't really an XP bar. I think that's why the devs were like, don't call it an RPG.
Gets you. Good luck.
Because it doesn't seem like if you kill these guys, you get anything but like minor loot. Greg. I haven't seen any pets that fight with me, but there might be. Same with companions. I haven't seen any companions either. I do hope that you get companions, because you know I love companions. But see, like, I picked up some loot, and it was like a light copper pouch. Like, it's like a... And it says 1 key acquired. Like, who knows where that key goes? But you can see my loot there on the right. They're releasing a Mac version. That's fun. You level up by getting better gear. That and the skill tree. Yeah, there's a skill tree as well. No, it's not a Souls-like. This is not a Souls-like game at all. No, maybe some of the boss fights are a little difficult, but I would say that if you've got a number of skills, then you could probably just go in and work the boss, you know? But I don't think it's not an Elden Ring where you're gonna spend 2 hours on a boss fight. The combat... Yeah, the combat is sort of Arkham style, but again, it's real hack and slash. You could turn it into a parry fest. That sort of thing, but I didn't really ever need to in my first few hours.
You arrogant pig swim.
There's like, you see that big boy? He had like a really big ass hammer. Someone picked up a street cat, and the dev told them if they build the trust up with it, it'll loot items for you after fights, so you can get pets, companions. That's cool, Sir Fanny. Yeah. There's a million combat options. There are a million combat options. Like, and we're talking a million. I only have like, I use 2 or 3 abilities at most here, but there's so many. I didn't need to use anything else for the longest time. So I have to remember in my first playthrough of this to try and level up things faster so that I can attempt to use more abilities. Shadow of Mordor, I guess, sort of, but Nataki, I never played Black Desert, so I don't know. I'm seeing the dev video of one of them playing with only wrestling. Again, I was like, maybe I can loot these camps, and the answer is no. Oh yeah, this is another one of those times that it was like, trigger a memory, and I'm like, oh. Shine your lantern around the area where it reacts. The objective is, shine your lantern around the area where it reacts. And I was like, oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. I shined it. It didn't matter. So it's, you just got to like walk around here. Let's see. I don't think that's a translation issue. I think it's just like, oh, this is another... Oh, yeah, you know what? Here the problem was. My lantern was equipped, but pressing the button that you would normally use for lantern, which is L1, would... If you had a weapon out, it wouldn't work. So I had to figure out how to get my lantern back. And then you start to see... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we're good. So it's like, what it's trying to do is get you to reveal a cutscene. The map is huge, yeah. How does mouse and keyboard feel? I didn't play with mouse and keyboard. I played with controller. I didn't have a choice. Okay, now it says, read the revealed memory fragment. Boy, oh boy. Any unusual type of skills? I don't know about unusual. Wait, hold on. What button did I press there? I think it's the start button. Yeah, start button. Okay.
It went completely
there are ranged combat options, yeah. Oh, Cornito, I loved it. This is what I love doing.
Wait. No. Is this... You idiots! I told you to use it sparingly.
Greg.
Why even take that damn cow? We need to move.
Alright, so now I learned where the cows went. Now I learned where those guys stole the cows. The gold leaf merchants, they called them. You don't have to do that too. I was noticing that over and over, like, you could just press the button. You don't have to go into the radial menu. That took me a little bit to learn as well. Reminds me of Breath of the Wild and The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is the best comparison. Breath of the Wild is, I'm glad I did that on purpose. I'm glad I did that. I thought that would be fun. It's more sandbox based. Oh, Bizzleman, I liked what I played. Combat looks more fun than The Witcher 3. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, it's like, defeat the enemies. So I was like, where are the enemies? They're up there somewhere. I think so, Laying Low, yeah. Yes, I think this game is 70... Like, again, if this game looks like a game that you think you're going to enjoy, there's going to be just an insane amount of combat. Or, I'm sorry, an insane amount of content. So the content there is easily worth $70. 100%. Yeah, it's really dark. It gets really dark. I wish that it wasn't so dark. I should be playing Marathon tomorrow. My goal is to play Marathon. I was supposed to play Docked as well, but... So it should be Docked and then Marathon. Reminds you of Dragon's Dogma. I played a lot of Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma was... the combat was way... weirder. It was way weirder. Way more intentional. This feels a lot more hack and slash. We will be tomorrow, Trollbert. Thank you very much, Trollbert, for the almost 4 years of Prime.
Look at this glorious pile of shit.
Load of bollocks.
Thought I'd stumbled onto some easy loot for once, but...
What a fucking waste of our time.
Wait, who the hell
Is this an action adventure and not an RPG? I think that it's also an RPG. But apparently the devs are... they don't want to call it an RPG. There's a massive skill tree with a bunch of skills you can level up. Oh yeah, I was testing new abilities. I was testing new abilities here. Alright, we killed those dudes. Shine my lantern. I was like, well, I have my weapon out. How do I get rid of this weapon? Yes, I will show the skill tree. I think it's at the very end. I dug through the skill tree at the very end because I was like, I wonder what abilities. I wonder what abilities it's got. And it's like just a boatload of them. There we go. So that was me trying to figure out how to get my lantern out. And so finally I was like, oh, there it goes. It did it. It's, again, a lot of context sensitivity. I know, right, Cloudless? So weird. There's a lot of context sensitivity there that... I wish that it wasn't as convoluted as it is. Greg, oh, it's not as big as PoE, no. It's still big, though. I was like, why can't I climb this? There we go. PoE is not normal. It's true.
Oh, I hope he can find...
Do you have a one-liner to describe this? AAA Breath of the Wild? No. It's like The Witcher 3, Dave.
Did you really?
It is not like Breath of the Wild. From what I've seen, using the abilities that you have, like you can't use every ability everywhere, if that makes sense.
You'll be all right.
You can't use everything to manipulate the physics of everything. Maybe you can.
Thank you for your kindness.
And I wasn't able to.
And we'd like to request...
You know? Maybe you can and I wasn't able to, but I have not seen it.
Are you saying that you'll...
Feels more like The Witcher to me.
I'll hunt down the ones responsible.
Thank you. You truly are a good person. I don't know what to say. I'm eternally grateful.
These bandits aren't the sort you can go easy on.
I truly hope you catch them, so no one else
Greg,
will
that
have
maybe
to
is
suffer.
more appropriate. Oh, I leveled up. I actually did level up for that. You know what? Maybe I am getting XP. Is there an XP bar? Why are they calling it not an RPG if I just leveled up?
Yeah.
I got an inventory expansion.
Yeah.
You know, I keep trying to fit this narrative for you guys of the fact that it's not an RPG, but I keep running into things that are RPG-like.
Hiya!
I keep trying to give you guys the benefit of the doubt and the devs, but
Yeah.
oh, that might be the XP bar, yeah, on the left side of the map there. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I don't know why they would think RPG is negative. I'm excited about an open world RPG. I love open world action RPGs. That's awesome.
All been locked off.
Did you cut them off, Ibano?
Why would someone?
No, your health bar is the red bar. The red bar.
Why the hell would I do that?
Calm down.
Just what? That sound like the Habano you know?
You can't bathe.
Well, does it? Does it?
All right.
Does it? Does it?
They were to be sold off in a few days.
Left of minimap is stamina. No, your stamina is the thing that pops up on top of your character as you run around.
At least you didn't lose anything else.
The hell I didn't. Those rotten
Nope.
bastards.
So I don't know what that bar on the left side is if it's not XP.
Took bloody everything.
Ah, that explains it. We seen some strange folk lurking around your house, didn't we? Right?
Huh?
Tell him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I saw it too.
Fuck all?
This makes you want to go back and play KCD2. KCD2 is great. I would say that is more immersive and
You're bound to get caught sooner or later.
maybe
Hey,
Let's get going.
maybe
come have a
too
drink. Calm down.
convoluted to do things that I wish I could do more often, like swinging a sword and shit.
You were robbed.
Whereas this game feels a lot easier to do the fun stuff, like explore.
Worked up again? Oh.
Calm down. I'm not here to cause trouble.
KCD2 like kind of stands in its own way a little bit.
Son, you're strong.
Tell me, what happened?
You word for yourself.
It's great. It's a great video game, and I think everybody should play it. But also, you know, like the save system in KCD2 is weird and all that other shit. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
After something.
Some bit of rock.
This is more mystical. There's more magic. Yeah. Other languages for voices or for subtitles? I don't know, Alpha. That's a good question. Probably. There usually is.
And you had it?
I don't know for sure.
What would I do with some bloody rock? Eat it? Well, now that I think of it, maybe they meant those stones
Yeah, right,
that
Solid
had been
Jakey?
falling from the sky.
Oh yeah, they keep talking about those stones that have been falling from the sky.
I'll try and track the thieves down.
And those stones that are falling from the sky are from the
Get going then.
area that we were in for the tutorial.
Finding even a single spoon.
Craig. What's the inventory system? It's weight based? I think it's slots. I think it's slots. Yeah, me too, Cloudless. Me too. He's okay. Man. That was close. He almost died. I was curious to see how much fall damage the horse would take.
Run.
And
Yeah.
your health regenerates too. I committed a crime somehow. I don't even know what I did. I think I ran into something.
Go.
Oh, you did, Greg. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, the horse disappears and I fly. The game performance-wise is fantastic. My gosh, it's so good. I had no problems with performance, and this was this is recorded at 4K widescreen, so I don't know, Grim. I'm not sure. The devs are apparently calling it an action adventure, but to me this feels like an open world action adventure RPG. Oh, Loot Tickler, I don't know. We'll see. We'll know in a month. There's some of the skill tree. So there's like the magic ability there, Force Palm. And then there's focus, which I don't really even know. Enter a state of focus causing time to slow around you. Oh yeah, so where my camera is, I'll do this later, but where my camera is where the video is of the skill. So like, you can level up flight there. And then you can level up your combat there. So this is the combat section of the tree there. Here, I'll move this stuff. And I was curious to try it. / you know. And there's a description as well. So you can kind of see. The UI for the skill tree is really easy, yeah. But there's a bunch of different, again, combat moves I didn't even try. I didn't even attempt to use them.
What? Did you bring goat horns? Could be worth some coin. I told you not to get caught. Oh, we didn't, did we?
My magical helmet is playing the memories for me so that I know what happened.
The coin. Bloody imbeciles.
I love those small preview vids, yeah. Is there a max level or perk point cap limit? I have no idea. I got nowhere near that, Coconut Head.
Big rocks, small rocks,
No clue.
some real prize winners. We picked up every damn pebble around that bloody house.
Oh, I'm doing the goat horns one. This is they were stealing goat horns.
I'm starting to think your glowing rock ain't real. Now,
Greg. So these are the bounties I picked up earlier. Now I'm just doing these side quests, you know, one by one for fun. There's that ability I never used, but I was testing it. Oh, and it uses it looks like the focus leaf down there. I think it is. Yeah, the little focus leaf on the bottom left. It builds up. And I was like, maybe I can climb. Maybe I can climb this cliff. Is combat closer to Witcher 3? Yeah. Yes. I think it is like Witcher 3. Yes. There's magic. There's hack and slash. It does feel like that. Is the game optimized more for a mouse and keyboard? I don't know, Alpha. I wasn't allowed to play with mouse and keyboard. I was only allowed to play with controller. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what it was optimized for. And again, I just wanted this day-night cycle's too long. So if there's a way to wait or sleep or something, man, that'd be so much better.
Here,
Slowpoke?
I tracked the bandits down.
Slowpoke, I would wait a second. Slowpoke, I never know. I would wait for the reviews. Control Warrior, I think it was played on an AMD card.
Won't be seeing them again.
And my belongings?
By the river.
Yeah, I wanted to play mouse and keyboard, and I will at launch. So.
You can't even carry some boxes, huh? What is this, anyway?
What is this?
It's a pretty sum. You found this with my stuff?
Is it not yours?
Of course it is. Here, your reward. Thanks for everything.
Can I rate it?
Off
No,
you
I
go.
can't. I can't rate it. This was
at least a dozen
this was a preview. I would never rate anything on a preview. Yeah, I leveled up. Look at that. For Hernandian contribution. So maybe that's a level up for the faction, possibly? I don't know what that yellow bar is then. Am I more stoked or less stoked than before? I didn't have really any hype going into this preview. I was excited to play an open world game, but probably more hype. Probably more hype. They might recommend controller because of all the different button combinations. Yeah, I mean, I will play that with mouse and keyboard. I don't mind the button combinations for mouse and keyboard either. But this is the skill tree again. You're sort of getting a look. That's the stab ability. That's armed combat. This is just the normal slash that I was leveling up, and you could put 5 points into that. So And then it gives you extra abilities once you put more points into it. Acid Gamer, I never played BDO, so I don't know. Yeah, there's hundreds of hours of content. Like hundreds and hundreds of hours. So there, I leveled it up, and then it gives me that skill. I have to like see what it is. Let me move these. Evasive slash. Hold R1. How to use R1 plus circle. Slash while backstepping. That's awesome. R1 plus circle. It's like a dodge and an attack. That were game breaking enough which can remain after launch. I mean, Skeletor, I don't know if they would remain after launch. So I have no clue. So I just had to reload a save and it worked. So it's pretty minor. I mean, I have to do that with a lot of open world games, regardless of whether or not they're at a preview or what. You have to do that in Oblivion. You have to do that in Skyrim. You know, you just got to reload saves sometime. Turn it off and on again. That's pretty standard. Uh-oh. I did not play the other two characters. No, the preview ability, or the preview only gave me about 4 hours of time with it. So I only played as Cliff. The inventory, I think the inventory is slot based. I found a wall I can't jump over. Apparently there are different characters you can play as, yeah. But I didn't run into them. So, people are saying that there are 2 other characters. They did not, Nightwolf, no. They did not tell me how to do it. Do I think this will play well on base PS5? Probably. Digital Foundry is going to have some... we'll have some reports on it, I'm sure. I never fished.
Bandit hordes, beware.
Oh, this is the guy that said he was a Greymane.
How about a drink?
You've had enough. I didn't push him that hard.
Fuck off! Go away! Where am I?
No, the voice acting's terrific. Yeah, I love it.
You know where
The voice acting, it was a real bright spot of the game. You can unequip the shield, yeah.
You've heard tales of my swordsmanship, then? Where devil's fast? You follow me? I'll show you what a true Greymane is.
So this guy's clearly not a Greymane, because I'm a Greymane. But I'm curious to see where he takes me. Because, he keeps talking about how he's a Greymane and he's been... Because basically there are no Greymane left. It's like, again, it's like Jedi.
You can ride.
No, this does not remind me of Dragon's Dogma 2. No. Dragon's Dogma 2, the game systems were I felt very, very different to me. Witcher is the best comparison.
The great Greymanes,
No, there cannot be only one Greymane.
Captain.
There can be like a group of them.
Greymanes alike.
I imagine you're going to tell me.
Oh, they're the most valorous warriors in the north. Like
Auto follow, yeah, it works pretty well. I'm doing an auto follow right now. Is the combat better than The Witcher though? I don't know about better. I think it's maybe a little different. Combat's fun though. Really fun. I liked it. Like almost unlimited combinations of combat. I just knocked that guy over. I don't know if you saw that. I just knocked that poor guy over.
Where are we going?
You see him faint?
Those who stole the sheep, of course. So,
Oh, really? Control? I didn't know.
Scallywag in town. This child. Lost his precious sheep, he did. Oh, enormous thing. Beautiful as a cloud.
Oh, he's talking about Wooly, the sheep.
Hey there. Let's toddle the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah, he said, let's toddle the rest of the way. And I was like, what does that mean? So he confused me here. I was like, what do you want me to do? I think
How dare they steal a small child's companion?
Oh, there he goes. He just took a while to know what he was supposed to do, which is walk somewhere.
Look. Those damn bandits are over there.
Then I'll take it from here.
Very well. I'll go rally the guards.
That's a helmet, Felix. It's a cool memory helmet. Oh yeah, there's AoE on some of those attacks too. And also you can kind of see, like that guy, holy shit, that dude is flipping out. They sometimes will throw out an attack that's you can't dodge. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't parry. You can see like the red sparks. Can you hide the helmet? I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, come back here! And like, looting these bandits gives me a light copper pouch and a short hair hide and stuff like that. I don't really know what to do with those. I think they're I think it's crafting. I'm pretty sure it's crafting. You can see the knowledge acquired thing. It looks like Dragon's Dogma combat. It really didn't feel like it to me, but if it looks like that to you, totally fine. I wonder what it is, Nightwolf. It feels more to me like Witcher than Dragon's Dogma, but hey, you know. That bar is filling up. I wonder what happens when it fully gets full. Spent an hour making a really cool looking head on a body and then immediately covered with a helmet. Felix, yeah, there's no creating a character in this game. Stamina management, is it really something you pay attention to? Yes. Yes. When you start to take on groups of like 20 or 30 enemies, you need to manage your stamina. Yeah. My class in Dragon's Dogma was the really weird aggro class. It was like, I forget the name of it, but it was like the class where you had to like dust everything with smoke. And then the enemies would attack each other. What was the name of that class? I really liked that class. It was so weird.
Do you have any idea how many mouths I have to bloody feed? Would it help if I cut it down by one?
What was the name of it? It had a really weird name, too. Trickster, that's what it was, yeah. Trickster, it was cool. It was cool.
Betray the Gold Leaf's trust, and you're all fucking dead. All right.
They're talking about the gold leaves. I'm learning more and more that the gold leaves are behind a lot of the, like, animal stealing. Well, then half empty, don't do it.
So that's the one that robbed my house.
Look, they found all their animals.
Everyone, gather your belongings and livestock.
Oh, all their cows and goats.
The Grey Mane has caught the bandits.
110 factions in this game? That's crazy. That's crazy.
That gold leaf merchant.
I expanded my inventory again. That yellow bar didn't fill up. Nightwolf, I don't know what it is.
They used to just be coin-grubbing merchants, but now we've got to watch our step around them.
True.
It's nonsense.
This is all because of
That's
that
a lot of
branch
factions.
master.
Ah, horn splitter, right?
Aye, it all started when he rose to power.
Oh yeah, so they're talking about Horn Splitter. So Horn Splitter is
scruples. Now they're no better than
the
ordinary
leader of
bandits.
this Gold Leaf faction.
We have to do something. Or
That is causing problems. They're stealing.
Gold leaf. A grey mane.
Yeah.
I think a grey mane would be short on coin.
Mind telling us?
80 hours for normal playthrough and 200 for full exploration. I believe that. I believe that. 200 hours of content for sure, easily.
They do anything for some easy coin.
Word is they're after more than coin these days.
Such as the boulders from the sky.
Hey,
Oh, this was on PC.
Spreading such rumors.
Right, you are best to be minding my
This is on PC, and I really liked it. PC was really, it was very, very smooth. They were beefy machines we were on, but and like I got the sense that the stuff that I was doing, like the side quests and some of this main quest and stuff, this felt like this whole side quest that I'm on right now. This doesn't feel like main quest stuff at all. This feels like a quest you may never interact with. I could be wrong about that, but this really feels like something, if you didn't ever take it on, that you might never experience it, which is crazy. I don't know what card it was running on. The rumor was it was running on a 7900 XTX, an AMD card.
That won't do. We gold leaves have our reputation.
It'll only lead to unnecessary bloodshed.
Are you just going to stand by
All right, these are the gold leaves.
That's
They're kind of like, they look like goblins a little bit.
Is unacceptable. Don't listen to the words of this fool.
Seagear.
Shaka-2, please, see
Patience.
reason.
Believe me, I do have a plan.
We can't afford to wait any longer.
You're causing this town a lot of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Ah, Greymane. I understand your anger at such injustice.
No, the voice acting's terrific.
But if we're guilty of anything, it's merely complicit silence. We've never committed any evil ourselves.
How about the same water cooler talk effect Elden Ring had where everyone was comparing experiences? Me too, Queefer. Yeah, me too.
Shaka-2 did everything in his power to stop.
Oh, Shaka-2 is an NPC from Black Desert Online. Oh, well, there you go.
Listening here.
Well, there you
All will
go.
be explained in due time, and the true monster revealed.
Yeah, Adept. Me too.
What's the matter? Come on, tell us.
Yeah, Greg, that happens a lot.
Hubert's home.
Oh, here's another little side quest.
Calm yourself.
He's all right.
Tell us what happened.
Somebody's house is on fire.
He wouldn't hand over the Sky Stone.
Damnable bastards.
Hey, let's not let our tempers get the better of us. What we need most is manpower, so I'll call for the guards.
Gotcha, Indoril.
For now, take a deep breath.
What happened?
Bandits are headed to the healer's house.
There's no one to stop those bastards.
He refused to give them what they wanted, so now they're going to set it ablaze.
Oh no.
Looks like they've already got to it. Greymane, please help us.
As far as I know, I don't have any skills that will put out a fire.
What did the bandits want?
She said it's, some sort of boulder that fell out of the sky.
Oh yeah, so people keep talking about these boulders that fall out of the sky, and that's what started the fire.
See what I can do.
And these boulders are basically these stones that give me skill points that are related to the sky level I was in earlier. Where'd my little horse appear? There it is. And this is an interesting thing too. So this is like, this is an example of an ability that you need to use for this side quest that didn't really work. And this is kind of where I was running into problems, like running around attacking things, enjoying side quests, fighting, you know, learning learning memories, etc. Was working relatively well. But don't worry, the horse is magic. But when they ask you to start using magical abilities to like lift things, like basically using the force, is when I was like, Sometimes they work.
Run.
Sometimes they don't. Gooses, the hype train is all set to go. I'm going to give away a copy of Crimson Desert on PC or console if we get to the end of a level 12 hype train. And the hype train's ready to start. Oh yeah, it was like Yoshi, you're right. Hype train's ready to go anytime. Oh yeah, you can mine too. Ringtail! Oh, good to see you, Ringtail. I didn't know you were here. Thanks, Ringtail, very much. Thank you very much, Ringtail. I was like, how do I use my... Thanks, Greg. With the pre-order bonus codes, I don't know, Indril. I'm going to say no. Oh, well, HBD, Ringtail. I'm really trying to pick up that. There we go. Got it. Got the copper. Is there base building? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't run into it. So I have no idea. But there is mining, and there is crafting. Some might say it's Minecraft. 3 more people to start the hype train, Gooses. There's base building. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably. Seems like the game has a lot of that stuff. So this game has everything, guys. Mining and crafting. No, Team Saxon, I'm not. All right, here we go. This house is on fire. What do I do?
Vile scum! To do such a despicable thing!
What do I do?
I'm certain they were after our healer.
Is anyone inside?
There's still someone in there.
But it may be too late.
Don't be so quick to lose hope.
I don't think that's not a piss meter, guys. I'm not sure you understand what a piss meter looks like.
Without aid, they'll all die.
How could anyone get to him?
Please, will you help us?
Oh, the fire is spreading! We must save him! No, you fool! What's that?
I love that every NPC is overacting as hard as they can. I kind of like it. It's actually really charming. It's really, really charming.
Time for such musings. We must save our people first.
All right. Let me get in there and I'll save it. There's a little timer going. Easy. I got a prompt. All right. Let's lift up some logs with my force lift. Perfect. Put this log right over here. Use nature's grasp. Okay, well, I got stuck there. Right? We're good. No problem. Oh, fell over. I can carry a water jar, so I'm trying to carry that water jar there. There we go. I'm a little glitched. And I glitched out. So this is what I mean by because like people are like, it's like Breath of the Wild, you can do anything. No, Breath of the Wild had never had those issues ever. And when you start using the magical abilities and sort of manipulating the physics of the game, is when things start to get a little wonk. But you can retry, yeah. Things start to get a little wonk, and I was like, well, wait, where does the fire? Does the log go? Like, I can't push the log over. I have to use my ability. So what happened was I was supposed to... I just hurt myself, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, I can move this oak barrel, I guess. That's all I needed to do was just get in there like that. Yeah, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are magical video games. They're like, those are video games that they will never be made for another 10 years. Like, we'll never see another game like that for another 10 years.
Oh, here. Just here.
And, you know, these games are trying to make them, and I appreciate that.
Wits about you.
So it feels like this game has everything, but there's some walk to it.
He's the one who
There's some walk to
Solomon
it.
save us all. If it wasn't for the Greymane, if it weren't for you, what would have happened to him?
You have our sincerest thanks.
I'm sure, Pork Cubes. Yeah, I'm sure of it. It looks very Witcher to me. It looks Witcher to me, too.
Was that rock really worth a man's life? Now we have to find Hubert.
Bloodborne feels like a game we'll never see again. I know, right?
I'm ashamed to ask, but
Looks like the Skyrim type of...
without him, our town.
Skyrim, Jake! No, this game is harder to navigate than Skyrim.
Yes, when he wouldn't hand over the Skystone.
No.
Skystones again. Give it to him. Rescue him.
I know, I love the sun.
The burden of such a thing is too heavy to bear.
I love the sun.
Please, take it. And save our hero.
Oh, that's a skill. That's a skill point there. That's one of those stones that came from the Sky City.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Greg, the jank in this game doesn't necessarily feel funny. Some of it is funny, but some of it is like I have to reload a save. It's janked, which I guess that happens in Skyrim too. So this is me looking at the skill tree again, being like, "Don't forget, Bruce. Use these abilities. You keep forgetting." Turning slash. Stab. Armed, that's just leveling up armed combat again if I get... So the Abyss artifact that I just got, the stone, allows me to level it up again. So... yeah, so there I level up my sword. And it should give me more strength. And then I get to see what ability I got, which is charge. So now you can run around and charge at people with a shield. I think I'm testing that charge right now. Yeah, there it is. That's the charge. And I can knock people over with it. So I think people said that there were not difficulty sliders. People were saying that there is not a way to adjust difficulty. I like that, actually.
Get going. Run. Yeah.
All right, Chad, I'm just going to go to the restroom really quick, get more water. Enjoy. Enjoy the riding around. Oh, wait, those are bad guys. Do I die? Hopefully I don't die. Hold on. I want to make sure I skip the... I should be able to smoke all these fools. You have to get off the horse to pick stuff up? Oh, I don't know, Cos. That's a good question. That's a really good question. And then some of these enemies, like, they die in one shot. Oh, there, I'm using my charge. That's what it is. Some of these enemies die in one shot. Others don't. Others are stronger. So... No, I love it, Bread Boy. I love the sun. Why does everybody always yell at me to close the blinds? You guys really, you understand the sun is good for you, right? You understand that the sun is good for you. It's a good thing. Nobody likes vitamin D? You need it to live. Chat. All right, I'll be back in just a sec.
Back off!
Did I die? No. The sun is mid at best. Snookly aside, this is gameplay I recorded earlier. I can walk away and it'll play on its own. The yellow bar is increasing per kill. All right, so then you are kind of leveling up.
Well, that sounds to me like an RPG. But, hey, whatever. I think I attempt to climb this. I think I do it too. I can't remember. Maybe I don't. Ooh, I got lucky there. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you can climb anything just like Breath of the Wild. I wonder if I could have used that grappling hook too. I haven't tried that grappling hook. That magical grappling hook. Don't forget, Gooses, the hype train's all set. If you want me to give away Crimson Desert. Oh, the target has died or left the escort area. Head back to the starting... That's a glitch. That's a glitch, because I don't think the target died. I don't think the target died. I think we're...
Must you drag this out?
This is on PC. And I'll give away a copy of Crimson Desert. Oh yeah, there's me trying to use an ability. There we go. I can only use it on one guy, though. It also didn't kill him, either. It did not kill him. That green flash, I never figured out if the green flash is a health boost. Oh, it's a focus boost. That's what it is. The green flash is a focus boost for your magic. That's what it is. So it gives you more in that little leaf. The little leaf on the bottom left gives you more magic. My horse is magic, so it comes right back, Timmy. Don't worry. I got some jerky. Picked up some jerky. And I'm going to pick up an apple there. I picked up an apple. Yeah, our horse is like Torrent. Exactly. I killed them and then took their lunch. Oh, I'm doing my little charge ability that I learned earlier.
Must you drag this out?
But nothing's better than that pump kick, man. I think you could probably walk around and stealth some of these guys, or use a bow and arrow.
That looks right.
But I didn't really want to. Oh yeah, that's a slash ability. I never fought any giants, but I would imagine you probably do. The visuals are very impressive. Yes. Oh yeah, this is so stab. Stab is an ability that I learned here and started to use often because stab adds bleed, and bleed's a pretty good damage over time. It is Adept, yeah, it is. I'm just showing all the gameplay, Adept. This is an annoying MMO? Well, it's not an MMO, so I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, son of a... Please.
You'll see, Kumi. I start to fight a lot of... So, this gameplay ends with me fighting like a shitload of dudes and then a boss. So stick around. Is your health a tiny little red bar? Yes, it is. It is.
I was sure I was done for.
Stick around, you'll see this. This is not an MMO, no.
How can I repay you for your kindness?
Your friend sent me. You're Hubert?
I knew they wouldn't forsake me.
Devious Citizen's really fun. I'm giving away a copy of it too if we beat a hype train as well. Hype train's all set to start.
Probably best if you don't stick around.
Oh, indeed. Curse those damn
Is there durability of any kind? As far as I know, no.
Splitter just gets under my skin.
But I've not seen that. I don't think so.
Tyrannical gold leaf.
I have no idea, Samurai Spartan.
You see, Shakatu was meant to lead the guild. With the horn splitter at the helm. Well, it spells doom for all her Nand, I'm afraid. If Shakatu led the guild, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh yeah, so Shakatu was the guy I talked to earlier. Horn Splitter is the bad guy. And Horn Splitter's like causing a lot of problems. Huh. Flare Gun, are you okay? What's wrong, buddy? You having a bad day there, Flare Gun? Oh, Flare Gun's having a bad day. Flare Gun's having a bad little day there, bud. You'll be all right, bud. We'll make it through. I love it. I love when people turn into literal babies. Other than Black Desert, what is this game closest to? The Witcher. The Witcher is what it feels like to me. Yep. Got me. You got me, Flare Gun. Nomad, thanks for gifting to ES Bastard. How much of the world did I get to explore? Not much. I only played it almost 4 hours, which did not feel like very much. So. I think there's a ton. So that's the bleed ability that I keep using there. Thank you, Nomad. 4 more people to start the hype train. Yeah, mostly tutorial. The required disk space for this is like 135 gigs. I'll bet this game's 150, 200 gigs. It's a shitload of game. It is a shitload of game. Fisher, thanks for the bits. Thank you, Fisher.
Makes no difference to me if he's a bloody grey mane.
Mavis, yes, I think so. Redux, thanks for the prime as well, Redux.
If he crosses the gold leaves, we set him straight. Understood? Stay sharp.
Why Shakatu even give a shit about some poxy outlander?
What? Why'd you call me a poxy outlander?
Oh, it's him.
Greg Brain, dropping some pizzle bits.
I'm not here to fight.
Who the fuck off?
Yeah, BG3, Baldur's Gate 3 was also a huge video game. Makes sense. There's a lot of content.
On, lads.
One more person to start the hype train.
The Trade Master wants to see you.
One more person to start it.
Come quietly, there won't be any trouble.
What is this helm? It's a memory helmet. I need it. Okay.
Get him.
So these dudes all have shields, so you have to break their guard. And I'm trying to remember what I used. So stab doesn't work on them.
That's your best shit stain.
I think it was like, yeah, that. Pump kick did it. Pump kick ends up breaking their guard. Their guard's still hard to break though. Did I cut the grass? I think I did. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, free pancakes is fun. That breaks their guard as well, that ability there. But you really have to, like, you have to lay it on there. So once you get the guard broken, then you have to continue attacking as fast as possible. I probably should have used my magic ability there. Maybe like Force Palm. Force Palm might get you through. Oh, that? Okay, yeah. Was that Force Palm that I just used? Yeah, it is. There we go. That worked. Headshot them with the bow. Oh, maybe, Kumi, yeah. That seems right. The combat is... I would assume the combat works the way you think it will. I bet this combat will allow you to do almost anything.
Go on now. In a treacherous world, often the
one more person to start the hype train, Gooses.
I beg forgiveness on their behalf.
I wonder
how did healing and health feel as a resource? Yeah, I felt like I had enough. There, you have a lot of healing, you know, food you pick up like jerky and apples and oats and shit like that.
I hope there are no misunderstandings.
Why were your men seeking me out to begin with?
Yeah, I didn't really have much of an issue with that.
Offend you. I was hoping to speak to you about our branch master, the Horn Splitter. He manipulates the gold leaves to commit misdeeds to satisfy his own greed. If we don't stop him now,
All right, the Horn Splitter
no one will
is
be
who we're
able to
going
stop
after.
him in the future.
Whit Scribbles. Welcome officially to the Gooses. Whit Scribbles. Thank you very much.
Isn't it good
Everybody welcome
business to back
Whit
the winning
Scribbles.
horse?
With your baby goose emotes.
Is to the gold leaf merchants. Not the horn splitter.
Snooklius, thanks for the bits as well, Snooklius.
I have a
We're in level
request to
2
make of you, Raymond.
of the hype train.
Please,
Thanks, Slayer Demon.
put an end to him.
Oh, I picked up a longsword. I just randomly picked up a sword there.
Further persuasion.
That was some loot. I fought those guys. Those guys were pretty strong. And they had a longsword that I don't remember if I ended up using or not.
All this chaos. He is hunting them so that none may stand against him.
2 subs to get to level 3. 2 subs to get to level 3, Gooses.
Of course.
Man, look at
I
that.
won't
It looks
be leaving you
beautiful.
empty-handed.
I know.
Your efforts here will aid the people of Hernand.
Just absolutely
And
beautiful.
will certainly ingratiate you to the Marquis Circus. A very generous man. If my agents are to be trusted, he'll offer the Greymane's land to
All right, so,
Weebay.
so Shakatu's trying to get me
Then,
to
naturally,
you
would need a great
go
deal of
kill
support.
his rival, basically.
What do you think?
He's trying to
It
get me to
seems
kill
quite
Horn
the
Splitter.
mutually beneficial arrangement, wouldn't you say?
Game is too
You're a
dark, but it's
natural
pretty.
merchant.
I was having trouble with how dark it
Take that as a
was.
compliment.
The day-night cycle is a little long, and it is really, really dark. So. I think I'm looking at that longsword. Yeah. I'm looking at the longsword. There. And then I was like, oh, maybe I can use a longsword. And the answer is no. Regular hobo, I was playing. And then I recorded it, and now I'm talking you through it. I wish, life model. I wish. I'm talking you through the gameplay I recorded, basically. I don't know if you could drop the shield and dual wield. I'm not sure. Alright, we got a lot of bad boys over here.
Fighting you is like fighting a child. I could beat you blindfolded.
You can unequip the shield. Yeah, I just never even used it. Fox Overdrive feels like Witcher to me. Feels like Witcher. Oh yeah, I think I started using my magic here too. I want to say. Yeah, no, I know you can equip the longsword, but I was like, well, I just didn't figure it out in the game systems. The dev said you could dual wield. Great, cool. 1 minute left, Gooses, on the hype train. Oh, I just killed that dude.
Maggots will thrive upon your flesh.
Can I get my thoughts on the game? That's what I've been doing for 3 hours. Yeah, I very much enjoyed the open world aspect of this game. I like the combat a lot. There's a lot of there are a lot of game systems that have a lot of issues. Yeah, Hobo, you'll have to go back and watch it. Are there too many systems? Ah, there are a lot. There are a lot. Double Delta, thanks for the Prime, Double Delta. There are a lot of them. And that, I would say maybe there might be too many. 10 seconds left on the hype train. Oh yeah, so I am leveling up when killing these dudes. For sure. Alright. Yes.
100% I'm leveling up. 100%. That yellow bar on the left is the XP bar, and it gives me like abyss artifacts, which are basically skill points. The dev said there's no leveling. I mean, I am. That's what's happening. I'm getting abyss artifacts, which turn into skill points that I can then use in the skill tree. So, not sure what else to say. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. You see all these dudes? There's a lot of guys I'm fighting. There's a lot of guys. Nope. Nope, pork cubes. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Pork cubes, I promise you, I played this video game, and also you could see the yellow bar go up when I kill things, so. Dustin, thank you to LSD Dustin, or LS Dustin. Yeah, I don't really have much magic here. I have a couple of magical abilities, but not really. That bleed ability is fantastic. It's getting a few dots here. In Witcher 3, you never face so many enemies at once. Oh, I missed it.
Let me catch my breath.
I almost died there. I needed to heal up. Ooh, almost died there too. Is there a parry? Yes, there is a parry. There's like a shield bash. There's a parry. I don't really ever use it because it wasn't ever necessary for me, but yes, there is.
Time to trim the fat.
And these guys also are taking a lot of punishment. I don't know if there are difficulty options, but people have said no, there aren't.
It's your fear.
I don't know, Kumi, I'm not sure. Oh, shit. There we go. All right, now I'm going on to fight the boss. Double Delta said, yeah, there's only the one difficulty. That's what we heard, Double Delta, but again, well, who knows, you know? I'm only listening to what chat said. I'm telling you that chat said there's only one difficulty. So. Oh, this is funny, because look, watch. Every NPC is looking at me. I love it. Feels like a bad dream. Feels like a really bad dream.
Well, the grey mane that's been meddling in my affairs has saved me the trouble of seeking him out.
All right, here's Horn Splitter.
You've been meddling with forbidden powers.
Forbidden? Sounds expensive. And all too appealing to a merchant's senses.
Alright, so this boss fight is meant to be difficult. I saw people dying to this boss fight over and over and over. And you'll notice my health has completely run out. But I was able to continue fighting. I was able to continue fighting, and I win because I had infinite health. Because I had infinite health. You can dodge stuff. You can block stuff. Pork cubes, I mean, we don't need two pork cubes. I played it, so we're good. Cigar, thanks for the prime. Cigar or cigar? I'm just built different. Meaning,
I have infinite health. Is there no lock-on? I think that there is a lock-on. I don't know what the button is. Like, you can see there's a little dot over the character, so I think there's a lock-on, but also you have to move the camera a little bit. So, yeah. So that's why you're kind of see the camera rotate around with it. The camera doesn't move with the lock-on, but you might be able to change that in the settings. Had the journalist mode enabled? No, they didn't. The journalist mode was not enabled for anybody else. Only for me. And I got really lucky. And like, I'm kind of breaking this guy's guard with magic. Greg. I'm breaking this guy's this guard with magic. And then hitting him with the bleed. And that's putting a damage over time on him. But he's a very, very tough fight. This is going to be a really hard fight if I don't have this glitch. Yeah. It's going to be a very, very tough fight. His dodge is really slow. Stu. Yep, double delta I did. Plus he has like crazy range. I heard boss fights aren't easy. I just hope it's not as hard as Elden Ring. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it's not as hard as Elden Ring, but the boss fights are still very difficult. And also, again, like if a boss fight is hard, you can kind of go somewhere else. Oh no, they hated him. You can go somewhere else and like learn more skills and come back with those skills.
The founder of our great guild.
First try, guys. First try. I did not get to play parts of the in-game, no.
By the trust they foster. But look at us now. All we have fostered is blood and lies. It is time I set things right. We will rebuild that trust and restore our good name.
He's just sitting there bleeding. Well, he's probably dead, actually. I know, I love it, Stewie. Oh, I'm learning his ability, too. So again, you learn an ability when you fight these bosses. Oh, Bizzleman, no, I didn't. And there you go. I think I stopped playing basically right here. I just started looking at
thank the ancestors.
all the skills.
Finally. A bit of blood.
I just started looking at all the skills, but you can kind of you've seen that skill tree a number of times.